Yeah, do we remember what happened last time? A month
No,
ago.
We were in a
we
great
finished
big
our
dungeon that was
mission.
too hot, just like in real life.
Art truly imitates life. Uh, we finished
We're
that
good.
thing, and then we took on the mission to go, not threaten. What's the word? Peacefully negotiate with a lord of the manor about taxes.
Something like that.
Did you? Oh, yes, we did get to that point. Okay, well, before that, you are still in the dungeon here. You killed what you would have thought as quote unquote the boss as the dungeon. Remind me, who took the potions?
I know
That's
I
a
didn't.
question.
I think one of you did, maybe.
I think somebody did. I know I didn't. Actually, what are the party notes?
Gonna have a look at my character sheet, see if I've got a bunch of potions.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I don't see them though.
I should have checked, really. I should have remembered. I noted it down. It's the potion of emergency revivification, the one that gives you a long rest, but also gives you 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, I drank my one of those.
Right. Okay. Did you, Chester? I know Leon didn't.
I don't
I
think I did.
No, I don't think you did. I think Zaisana drank the other one.
Okay, well, I'm playing as Isara today, so yeah, that'll be fine then.
That's because the two of us were in a particularly nasty fucking way towards the end.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted that for my information. Okay, so you are currently at the end of this dungeon now. You have what you think probably cleared the whole thing, considering at the start of last session, a whole part of the dungeon actually fell apart. And you've got about, I would say, about 20 minutes left until you are exhausted by the potion, and very little time left until you're exhausted by the heat. I assume you just want to leave?
I think we shall evacuate. What say ye?
Yes, that makes sense to me.
Right, can you all make me either athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you want to use, and we'll use that as a timing to see how quick you get.
14.
Yeah. Please be 14. Oh, that'd be great if it was a 14.
I was so fucking upset now.
Sorry. You know, it's because you all we still both rolled the same thing. Because you both got +4s and I only got a +2. We all rolled 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, did you all? Oh, yeah, you all. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, well, fair enough. Since you all did the same thing, you're all basically. Oh, actually, I should do Zaisara, really. Where is her? Acrobatics is -2. Oh my god, her athletics is +8.
Well, she is strength based.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. Well, on the way out, Zaisara is all like, "Come on, let's go, yeah, let's go, come on, let's go." I'm pumped up, but the rest of you are just feeling the heat, and especially Duran, you are
Yeah, I took that.
Getting a little bit fatigued as it comes to because it's heat. The heat, it's obviously hot, and you drank the potion. Okay, it just takes you a little bit longer to get out. Okay, you finally get out of the dungeon. I don't have a what do you call it? Actually, no. I'm going to put you on the map. Let's put you on the map. If I remember how to do that. How do I do that? Do I do that? I do that. Okay.
Huzzah!
Can you all see that?
I can. I'm going to collapse in the grass and make a very unhealthy wheezing sound.
Grass Angel!
Yay. Grass struggle.
Yeah.
Struggle angel.
Yes, you are out of the dungeon. You find your way back to Cloverlash, which is the half-orc encampment. It is just a normal, like, village, towny kind of thing with all of the amenities that you'd expect. So what would you like to do for this part? This is technically timeline before you got the quest.
Okay. Can we all go have a nice lie down and a drink?
Yes, a very cold
Yeah.
drink.
I need to find some more thieves' tools because my last one's well
Oh
begun.
yeah.
We can't go breaking into people's houses without thieves' tools.
That's true. I'm going to go pray to the gods. Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, there's churches for various orc and other gods.
What am I? I knew what my god was, and I just fucking forgot the name altogether.
Just make one up and I'll put it in the lore. It's fine. I'm
Yeah,
not going to
we
make
don't
you.
know any better.
Yeah.
That's just religion and D&D in general. So you don't know who the gods are.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind you making one up, and you could just do that. I'm not dead set on like, oh, this is the religion that you need to have in this particular.
Oh God, Bill.
Go Bill. Go Bill. He's the god of plumbing and water irrigation. Okay, it's 50 gold for you for the what are they called? Thieves' tools.
Yes, thieves' tools.
Easy
And
business.
are you joining everyone at the inn to rest? I assume you're going to an inn. You're not just being homeless.
Yeah.
Transient.
Yeah, we're not going to do the old thing where someone just sleeps in a tree or something.
Yeah,
We're not going back to that.
I have some dignity. Not much, but a little.
More than some of the other characters you played.
Torm, that was it. Thank you.
Okay, I don't think we need to go through the whole innkeeper kind of stuff. Yeah, you purchase as many drinks as you wish. You're all quite well off.
Yeah, we are.
You're doing quite well. You found a lot of stuff just lying around in these dungeons.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I haven't told everyone about it.
So how many drinks are you all partaking in? Are you gonna get drunk after the night? Are you just gonna rest? What are we doing?
Chester's going to get drunk.
I'm going to stop Chester because Torm is the god of self-sacrifice, and I'm going to put myself in harm's way of drinking more alcohol than him so he doesn't get drunk. The important thing about religion is knowing how to twist it to your own favor.
Leon, what are you doing? Are you joining in the festivities?
I'll watch.
You watch.
Hopefully.
Last thing you need is a drunk gnome
Free
climbing up the
entertainment.
ceilings.
You're the designated driver, I assume then. Okay.
Just easier to steal from us when we're drunk.
All right, then. If you're gonna get merry, I would ask you to do Constitution saving throws. I think.
That's fair.
I don't know what your constitutions are like, so
Nominal, I guess.
I think.
But not great.
What is my constitution? My constitution is pretty normal. 12 is actually all right. Constitution save.
My constitution's not great.
okay. All right then, Leon. As the night goes on, these two are just absolutely worse for wear. They're not. I mean, these aren't great rolls, but they're not the worst either. So, I think
Real strong.
maybe Duran does a bit of like dry retching, but doesn't actually throw up.
Oh, the best kind.
And Chester is just like so wobbly. I think he may like use his boots to go on the roof, and the innkeeper's just really a bit annoyed about that because like there's a sign saying no magical boots allowed.
Yeah, he's really struggling to keep his balance on the ceiling.
Yeah, even though even though for him gravity technically should be that's because that's how that works. But like
yeah, he's drunk, so he's still holding on.
Yeah.
While he's lying down.
So I think the innkeeper probably charges you a bit more just for annoyance sake. So probably 25 for both of you, gold, and 10 for Leon, because you still booked a room.
Yes.
Alright, well, that puts me down to 5 gold.
Oh, wow, you really
Keep
don't have... I like how no one has
Right.
shared their gold with you. That's funny. Okay.
Doesn't
That's
have
alright,
Caiaphas' gold, remember? Caiaphas did
Yeah, we don't know this
Ah,
guy.
yeah. True,
Caiaphas
yeah,
did
you
a runner
just
with everything.
basically hired him from Corvallis. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've been letting the wizard steal all the gold as well, so.
Good choice.
They haven't been paid yet, that's what it is.
Okay, so
Like
yeah,
the
you're
church.
Flying about.
you are up the next day. I'm not going to... Well, with those pretty bad saving throws, I think you are probably kind of hungover. Yeah, you've had a really good day filled with killing demons and shit. It was a...
Awake, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Sometimes 10 is better.
So the innkeeper overheard you talking about like the missions you were on during your drunken stupor, and he reminds you, because you reminded him last night, to go to the chief, because that's who gave you the information about the place to begin with. I'm not going to RP the chief because I don't want to. So you go to the chief, and he thanks you for the help. And he gives you the list of like quests. Well, he tells you to go to the quest board, which is just outside of the chieftain hut, which you've already picked the noble one.
Yeah.
You bring that in.
Which we've been dealing with the Infernal Legion.
You bring it in, and he says that the only information that he has about it is that it's in a town called Brackenhollow, which is northwest. And it's to the manor of Lord Frogquard, which is... Let me paste that into the chat. Lord Frogquard. The chief states that it's about 45 miles away. So it's like maybe a 2-3 day hike. And he suggests that you prepare well, have food, and it is the wild, so like it's still wild. It's like bandits and beasts and shit, so you want to be careful.
Why
So
did
what-
none of us learn to fly?
Did the learning to fly. It doesn't last long enough to be worth doing for metro transit.
Like a minute, isn't it? Like...
Yeah, and it's expensive. I'd rather use those spell slots to blow things up.
So I've got a little mechanic here for movement. You've got 3 ways you can travel along the path. That he suggests you take the path because it's going to be very dangerous otherwise. So you can. There's 2 stats. There's carefulness and there's speed. You can go speedy. Your carefulness will be very low, but your speed will be maxed and you'll get there quicker. You can do normal, like a normal kind of walk. Your carefulness and speed are average, or you can be careful. Your carefulness is quite high, but your speed is like super slow. What would you like to do?
What are the benefits of being careful?
Careful means you're more stealthy, which means you'll get less encounters.
Could we hire some sort of vehicle, so we don't have to walk?
Airship.
I mean,
Hot air balloon.
no.
Donkey and a buggy.
Yeah.
You can get
An
horses.
old man with a cart.
Oh, man with a cart. Your carefulness will be minimum if you get a cart because you are very exposed.
Yeah,
What
but
if
we
we
won't have to walk.
What
so...
kind of terrain is it? Can we use horses and cart?
Pardon?
Is there a... What kind of terrain is it? Is it...
Oh, it's a path.
Can we
It's just a normal path.
Oh, there's actual road there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just not a very safe road.
The invasions happened,
why you
and like
learn.
people are exploiting.
How many things do we want to kill on the way there? How much killing do we want on the way there?
Yeah, I don't mind having some encounters on that way, as long as it's not like so much that we don't make it.
Yeah, I don't every time I step into the fucking tall grass to get attacked by a Pokemon.
It's a velociraptor.
It's your student loans. You cannot escape. I'm happy to just go with a normal pace.
Yeah, let's do it normal style. That seems like a fair balance.
Fine.
At least
Okay.
for the
And
first
then
anyway.
we'll know better for what it's like when we go on our next mission.
And then we can be more reckless or
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, we can update our
Oh,
approach
no.
when we have more data. We haven't been out in the world that much since it got all fucked up. We don't know what it's going to be like out there.
It's so long.
Yeah, we don't want to do that slowly. We'll end up killing each other out of boredom.
Probably. Well, then, do you want to just speed it along and to hell with hell?
No, because then something else will kill us out of boredom.
Stealth is for cowards.
Smoking like a thief.
He's such a good rogue. Let's go normal style. That's my vote is for normal style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
normal.
let's do normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As you exit the village. Oh, did you want anything? Did you want to buy anything?
What kind of shops is there? How much money have I got? Let me have a look.
Do we
The
have rope?
I
general
have-
store. There's weapons.
I have quite a lot of money, but as a wizard, there's not that much that's useful to me, other than I don't think any of my spells have physical components. So,
Nothing
yeah, ones that
be
you know,
already
I can't.
accounted for.
Ones that cost money, as in stuff that I need to actually get specific materials for that aren't covered by my spellcasting focus.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't want anything, then
Nah, I can't think of anything right away. At least nothing that I particularly need.
okay. If one of you want to move the party one over to the left, east, no west.
Yeah, we're going northwest, right?
Yes.
I'm going here.
Go
Yeah, that's east, isn't it? We're
there
going up
first.
pathway.
Yeah. It's
Whee!
actually a proper hexagon grid. You
Yeah.
could choose that.
Okay.
Can any of you roll a D100?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes, will we?
Oh, 59.
Close.
Yeah, you enter the.
So close.
You go
Yes, we
through
have
the
69
gates of the village, and you walk for. I didn't actually calculate how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't know, like 4 miles or something. You go 4 miles along the path, going at a normal speed. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. I will reveal more. The problem with revealing some of these areas is that like it seems to reveal like right next to you to the west is just a little bit of darkness that isn't revealed for some reason because the polygon just looks weird as I don't know, whatever.
They'll eventually figure it out, don't you?
Yeah, eventually.
when suddenly they need more money.
We didn't look like down that alleyway. That's a problem.
Okay, if you would like to continue to the next one, which is northwest. Does anyone want to roll another D100? Guess what you're going to be doing through this entire thing?
34, there you go.
34. Ooh. Well.
You face a Tarrasque. Oh, cool. Well, it was a good game, people.
I hope it's
Oh.
a
Not
small
out.
one.
Greater
How many?
invisibility
1, 2,
turtle.
3,
I didn't even have that much health.
Good luck, everybody.
3, 4.
Spider climbs up it.
I just GM rolled for me, and it was like, oh, I just rolled the maximum. Like, oh yeah, because I forgot to put D. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty then. Let me move you to the encounter.
Oh, it's an encounter.
Right, can you all see this? Is this? Yes, it looks like.
We're in a location.
Yes, you are on the path. And on the path in front of you, you see
Ooh. This is fancy.
two extremely large. Come on. Creatures up ahead,
Trolling
just
over or some bullshit.
mulling about, doing whatever creatures do. You
Good
are.
job they're miles away.
You start around here,
Oh,
and hold on. Did I set that up correctly? I think I did. Yes,
Still
there
pretty
is
high.
just in front of you, just here, is a little cliff. It's not too high, but it is enough for you to like be slightly obscured of these creatures.
Oh, so we're on an incline.
A little bit, yeah. They can't see you. Well, they can see you a little bit, but look, they're not looking this way. So
yeah, we
Let's
could.
see
They
how-
could
what you-
potentially have line. We could have line of sight to each other, maybe, but we're not noticed because we're miles away. I think we should all go and hide.
You know what? I agree with Chester. Though my blood calls for battle, my brain
Oh.
calls for further existence.
speaking of which, yes, do you all want to make sure you do long rests?
I'd assume
Yes,
we'd
we
have done
should
that after we got drunk.
Yeah. Let me set
Yeah,
that
that's
on
fine.
my thing.
No, I mean
so
press
we
the
can
long rest
sit back.
button.
All right. Yeah.
Did that work? I already
think
have
so.
full health. Yeah, I've got all my spell slots again.
Really, there is actually a button for that.
There's nothing for me.
Let's make sure.
That's because you're a fucking rogue.
Yeah, just I am man.
Just normal,
Fucking guy.
normal human man with good stabs.
There's a name I could trust.
I'm just a regular guy.
Yeah, there's two humongous. You could see what they are. You could do like a perception if you want to see what they actually
Yeah,
are.
can we get? Yeah, can we get a bit closer and see exactly what these things are?
Yep.
I mean, I know what they look like to me, but I don't know how well our character can see them. All right, what's my movement? Are we in turnover or anything yet?
You know what? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's do that then.
Roll initiative.
So if you all want to roll initiative, I
Roll
will.
for initiative.
Hey,
I'm not going to put these guys in initiative yet because that would give away what they are. So
good lad.
Useful.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
So,
I'm gonna guess a swamp troll.
oh, do you need to roll for Zasara?
Oh yes, I do. Initiative 4. Very good. She got a 2.
She's strong. That's her main thing.
Right, with
It doesn't
Leon's
matter if she
20.
goes last. She'll be killed by that time.
I will allow you all to do this as like a group. So depending on what you want to do. But it is still in turn order, so you'll only be able to do like up to your speeds.
Yeah.
Are we gonna fight them or avoid
I
them?
think we should go figure out what they are, and then maybe fight them, because this is the path. And it's gonna be really difficult to navigate away from the path and then get past them. I could only
No.
make one person invisible.
Okay.
I'd say we get.
I'll get closer because I am the fastest.
What's your speed? 40.
Yep.
I
40.
guess if I dash, I could go for 15.
I can go 120 if I do all my stuff.
Damn. All of the places that look like a hill are hills, by the way. So this bit here is a little like a cave entrance. It's not a cave entrance, but it is like it looks like one. That is indeed an incline. Which one? Like behind you as well is an incline just here. But they're all set up as like invisible walls, so you can see over them, which I think is pretty cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna run all the way up to this nearest tree.
Sure.
I think this is a tree or like a bush.
Yeah, it's a big tree. They're all trees.
Right. I'll sort of
What is a tree but a big bush?
hide behind it. Yes, I'll use my hide action.
Sure. Do you want to do a stealth roll? You are
Yeah,
somewhat
one of
close to
them
these
where it
guys.
is.
$16, that's pretty good, yeah. What is these guys' natural perception? Oh, yeah, you're well above that. Do you two want to follow Do you want to leave them?
I'll use my dash action to get to about here because that should get
Sure.
me about 60 feet, I think.
Yeah, my dash gets me about here.
Okay, if you want to dash, then I would ask you all to do stealth checks because you are going to be making a bit of noise.
Well, I'm definitely going to be making a bit of noise.
I'm only so small though. I'm not even wearing any armor or nothing. Oh. Well,
You know what? I committed.
it's stealthness fucking nasty. Well, my stealth was okay.
All right. Well, Zysara and Duran, you're both wearing heavy armor, so you are not only pretty heavy when it comes to this like dirt path, you're also chinking quite a lot, making a lot of chink. That sounds
I suppose we could have
vaguely racist.
told Zysara not to run.
Yes, if you want to tell her to do something, then let me know because obviously I'm playing as her. So I would like I'm just going to do generic attacks unless you want me to tell me to do anything else. So just that. Okay, well,
the fact I'm probably very loud for now, because there's a good chance I may end up having to like distract them. I think I could duel one of them anyway.
yeah, they are. You see that they are just milling about. They're like, just picking on corpses. They're sitting. They're not doing much really. If you want to know what they are, they do seem a little bit preoccupied, but they did like look about when you started moving. So you might know that something is there. Depends.
Sorry, friends. I accidentally jiggled the keys.
Oh, one quick question.
Yes.
When you were at the inn, did you wash?
I would imagine I did in the morning because I probably smelled of alcohol and dry retching and shame.
Chester would wash. He takes care of it. So
Well, he has a big beard. He has to.
yeah,
Got
it's
beard oil and
necessary for
everything.
him to take care of himself. Yeah, he's a gnome. They like to be presentable.
That is very true. That is a gnomish thing to do.
Sorry, seems like the kind of girl who would definitely wash. Leon,
Yeah.
would you have
Yeah,
done
Leon
anything?
is very clean, but he tells people he's not.
Okay.
Weird
Okay.
flex.
About the scent of good deeds.
You know what? Next time I'm just not going to ask you that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you would like to know what these
No,
are, then please do nature checks, depending on who's best at it. Who is?
It was a good nature.
I think Chester usually does it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
mine
mine's
is like
-1.
0.
You have +5. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
60. I hate the way it took so long to load up there.
It does that, doesn't it? It's weird.
It's like it was deciding, do I want to just give them a 1?
Okay, well, I'm going to post you this because I've decided I'm going to start telling you these in things, so you have to say it out loud rather than me.
Yeah. This one's a
Okay.
heffalump. That one's a woozle. I know my nick.
We're doomed.
Right. There you go. That is what they are. I DM'd you.
Yay! Oh, and Discord. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I could just do it. I'll just do it from here. That's better, isn't it? Do I whisper you?
Yeah.
Then I'll just copy
Question
these.
mark?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you could whisper via the thingy. There you go.
So did I, don't worry.
That's
Ooh,
much
forgot
better than
to do
doing it in Discord because then it will actually show up on the video.
Because
Yes.
it just dawned on me. Like, what would you do if you don't have all the people you're with on Discord?
Do that with information. Do that. You know what I mean. Information. Do as you will.
Yes, I have the intel. They look really gross. Yeah, sure that. Hey, I'm close enough to speak quietly to the rest of the party, right?
You can tell them to come closer. Yeah. Leon's a bit
15.
further away because he's slightly up as well. But
Shall I just say let's all assemble?
Let's get in a huddle.
Let's all assemble with Leon up there so we have a good view of what we're doing. Or you can come to me. That's fine.
Everybody surround the very short man.
just look down on him.
This is why he's always on the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. He's at
He has
height.
no stability here.
Yeah, it negates the height advantage. Yeah, right. So Chess says, okay, the green one is a trial. The gross looking melty pus covered one is a venom trial. Trying to recall what that means. Can I recall what that actually means? And some information about these creatures.
Yes, if you want to do I would say that's a history. Was it history though? Because
It'd be
The
nature,
history of
wouldn't it?
creatures
I mean, yeah, because history is more of like a history related to the world.
of the
Yeah.
world, yeah,
It would be nature. 'cause it's
or
more-
my own memories,
Your own
Uh,
memories.
like my own life experience.
Wisdom. Just do a wisdom check.
Hmm.
Let's
Just do an
wisdom
outright
it.
wisdom. Because I think you're good at wisdom.
I'm okay at wisdom.
Oh, +1. Okay.
Take a wisdom.
It's all
13.
about intelligence, baby. I got facts. I got knowledge, and the suckers lack it.
Actually, yeah. Let me just quickly bring up. Sorry. Let me just have a look at Zysaurus. So, what is history based on? History is actually based on int. So, yeah, do
Yes.
int instead rather than wisdom.
Yay!
Yeah, because you're book smart. You've read books.
He is a book reading sort of guy.
18. Yeah,
18.
that's not bad. So with the troll, it's average kind of AC. These trolls generally have quite a bit of health to begin with. You know that they have like a regeneration ability where they regenerate a certain amount of health points during the start of their turns. And some element stops that from happening. With an 18, I'm not going to tell you what that is. And the other one is basically the same thing, except that it's all poisony and stuff, and has an extra thing where, like, if you hit it, then it does extra damage. To you. To the attacker, I mean.
Chris, I know what the element is that stops the regeneration. Lucy knows.
Do we know what?
I mean, if
trolls-
you want to, like, say what you think it is, and that's perfectly say. I'm just telling you what I think you would know, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Like, I'm just giving you the information that I'm going to tell you. If you want to correct me, then that's perfectly fine to the group. But
Cool. I mean, no one else can do it anyway. But Chester has access to acid, which will stop the regeneration.
sure.
I believe it's acid.
Was that acid or fire?
I think they also don't lack fire.
Well, it was fire because fire cauterizes, so you can't regenerate a
don't like
cauterized
fire.
wound. It's alright. I don't like fire either. That's why I have a tattoo that absorbs it.
Cool. Shame I don't have fireball.
That's how you heal me, is cast fireball.
That's actually a really great way of doing that. Just
Any fire magic.
I don't think any of us do.
yeah, any fire
No,
magic.
but
If Duran decides to use his tattoo, then he can absorb the fire magic and heal from that fire magic.
Yeah, the only reason I picked it was when you said we're going up against demons. Like, I played Doom.
Where is it? It's this one, isn't it? It's right at the back. There we go. Fire absorbing tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you? Someone's at the front door. What would you like to do? I will also say, like, the chief recommended that you stay on the paths because the invasion has caused just total pandemonium. There was obviously demons and shit around. There's also just beasts, and the paths are relatively safe. Evidently not this one though.
Well, you can't win all the time.
Well, I guess we've got two main options if we want to stay on the path. We can either fight these two trolls, or we could try and sneak past them. Two of us are good at stealth, and two of us are quite bad at it. Are we happy for both of our tank characters to go in and attack the trolls? Well, me and Leon do some spotty bullshit.
I'm willing to go do it, yeah.
Yeah, you go in and do the fighting, and I'll stand here and cheer you on.
Oh, I didn't realize
Also-
you were using terrestrialization fucking mechanic. You just gotta cheer support to increase my attack levels.
I've got some
We don't have
experience doing it.
We don't have a bard anymore. We can't just do that.
Yeah, and when we did, I just pretended to be him.
And when you
Yeah.
did, he didn't do anything anyway. So
Yeah, sure. He was too busy not dying.
If only we were near a lake, I could just drown them. I control water. It's so powerful.
oh yeah, you can. Can't you?
Just move the lake into their location.
I am willing to draw aggro.
and I assume Zysara is as well. If you want to do that.
It would be helpful.
Yeah. Okay.
Do they have any like
Hey, should
fire magic?
me and
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
have
if we
any
took-
fire magic. I've got, in terms of elemental stuff, I've got lightning, and I've got acid. That's it.
Really, you didn't take Firebolt?
Oh, I've
Oh.
got rare frost. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not being as predictable as everyone else.
No,
Yeah.
evidently not.
I'm an illusion wizard. I want to do weird shit. I've got blight, but these just look like plant monsters. They aren't. If we were up against it like a killer tree, they'd be absolutely fucked. But that is not the case. Maybe later
A
on
killer
this
tree.
big, long, horrible path. So shall me and Leon sort of go up here? And Leon's got range attack, right? So we can do
Yeah,
Yeah.
attack
So
from a distance.
you can, if you want, get into like an area, say within this area before the next turn, and then
Cool.
getting there, I'm going to ask you to do another stealth roll just to see if
How about
you-
these things are?
there's a bit of a bush down here, so you can stay in here as well. That's fine. So if you want to get in positions around this particular area within there,
Like if I stand here, that's sort of elevated.
I'll move there.
if you can see the area, then that's perfectly fine.
Okay. And if I'm move
Okay.
around here, and then Duran and Zasara could maybe go on the path to pull them that way. Which one do we want to kill first?
See, that's what I was thinking, because I have a skill called Compel Duel, so I can compel one of them, because they don't look like they have particularly high wisdom, to be locked in a duel with me, and they can like basically become my problem while you deal with the other one. But I need to be within 30 feet of it.
Right.
Should we get rid of the acid one first?
Yeah.
I'll
they
expand
were-
it a little bit. There
Do
we
you
go.
want me to try and pull the regular troll then, while you all focus down the app?
I think that probably makes sense.
So wait, the venom troll,
Yeah,
the gross
venom.
one, we want to kill that first.
Yeah, and I'll compel the regular
And you
troll,
wanna-
so that way it's off your back.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Right, let me just move up a bit. I'll have to get to about here-ish.
Joe, where do you want Zysara?
Where do you want Cesaro then?
Should we bring her over this way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Right, you all want to do stealth rolls for me as you are moving about very close to themselves.
Or I will stealth. Oh, such stealth! I will.
Leon's stealthy. Oh, look at that. Duran and Chester. Well, Duran definitely not. And
Could have been better.
what
Could
about?
have been worse.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
well done.
Zysara's really good. Okay.
Well, I want the
Um,
attention anyway, technically. So.
So how am I going to do this then? So with a 7, you have definitely caught at least one of their eye. Let me just give them initiative. Oh, that's
Okay.
really bad.
What are you talking about? That's the best thing ever.
Not for me. 1 minute, my Firefox has been slow.
Why don't you
I
go
am
over?
going to. Okay, well that's fine. I would say then, if with those kind of rolls, we will start with Leon as usual during the start of this turn. Then, so yes, Leon. They have not really noticed you, but they have noticed Duran and maybe Chester.
All right. I guess I'll do my short bow.
Free action.
Oh, God, who knows what I'm gonna do? I guess if they've already seen us, maybe they'll assume it's Duran that's shooting at them.
This
Now,
is very
it would have
weird.
been smart of me to ask which one's which,
Well, the one with all the pussy stuff coming out of it's poison.
but I'll just shoot at the one that's closest to me.
Cool.
So it's
That one, yep. Okay.
with me short bow. Okay, 17.
17 does hit, yes. I think you are hidden, so does that count as a stealth attack?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, if it doesn't know
21
your
would-
location, you can count as a sneak attack. You should have
Okay.
advantage.
Make sure I got the modifier on. Yes.
15. Wow, 22. Minus 22. Yeah, you fire your short bow. Hold on, let me just. Okay, yeah, you hit pretty good on this troll right in its stomach. As the arrow like penetrates the skin and goes through the flesh, just like an explosion of horrible, vile, greeny purple liquid just blasts out in all directions.
All right. Now we know which one's which. I guess I'll
Science.
dive back into the cover and try and hide again.
He could try. Can he see you? Yes, he can see you. So do you want to roll? Do you roll stealth for hide? I suppose if you're literally hidden,
Yeah,
then
it's a stealth check to do hidden.
yeah, because if you were behind, then like a wall or something, then you'd be hidden, but you're not. Okay, yeah. Yes, you are very hidden. Jesus Christ, he had absolutely no idea.
I
In
am
fact,
the shadow.
I'm going to roll 3. And the Venom Troll thinks that came from Zysara.
Nice. Just for me, I'll make my cape below.
Yeah, you do look cool. Chester.
Hey there, I'm going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow on the Venom Troll.
Ooh. You want to post that? Not seen that before. Fancy. Show me a green arrow. Ugh. Make a ranged spell attack. Acid damage. End of its next turn as well. Even miss, you hit them. Nice.
The 28, that's going to hit.
Fucking hell, yeah, that hits.
Oh, it's cast level 2. So it takes 11 acid damage. And then it
So-
will take another 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
So the same thing happens again. You hit it with its magical. It's not really like an actual arrow. It's more of like a manifestation through your magic of an arrow. But it's still you still hit it somewhere, and it does exactly the same thing as Leon. It just everywhere within a 5-foot radius around it, to be specific.
Gross.
Anything
That's
else?
the end of Jester's turn.
Yep. Durant.
Cool. So I'm going to open the correct window because that would help.
Always a winning strat.
It is. I like winning. Okay, yeah. I'm going to move eventually when the game lets me. There we go. All right, I see. I can't jump down here, so if I move to about here.
Yeah.
And then I am going to cast Compel Duel. which I'll pop in chat for you all.
Yeah, I think they have to.
So they have to do a wisdom thing. They have disadvantage against everyone else except me.
Were you doing
they
the
can't-
Venom Troll?
No, the regular troll.
The
So
normal
that way everyone
troll.
can focus on that, and the normal troll has disadvantage on everything, basically.
And
Attack roll.
he succeeds.
Wow, he did get a wisdom save. I'd look back at everyone else and say it's smarter.
That's a bonus action, though, isn't it? So you can still attack.
I still can't, but like the fear is still there. In that case, I'm going to cast. I'll burn another spell slot, and just for funsies, I'll cast Bane.
PP creatures of your choice, you must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a deal that fails a saving makes an attack roll, they must. Oh, I see. Okay, and let's do charisma. You assume you're doing both of them.
Yeah. Well, the first plan fucked up, so plan B.
Okay, well they both fail, so they both take a D4 less damage or attack or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, they are just worse at all that stuff they try and do now.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, let me find an icon for Bane.
That's pretty much all I can do, really.
I don't know. God, these are all bad icons.
Yeah, roll 20. What the fuck?
There's just weird icons, aren't they?
I just make them purple or something. That's better. I'll try and remember that. Okay, right. Unless you want to do anything else, it is.
All I can do otherwise is move, and pretty good here.
Venom Troll looks at you after finally being pelted by 2 arrows and some magic. I'm not going to gender these things because they're all disgusting. It roars at you, and I assume that's probably going to be enough. I was going to say, yeah, that's definitely enough. And just like charges right at you, and attempts to grab. Actually, yes, attempts to bite you with its just disgusting mouth. Oh, I don't think that's going to work, even without the -4.
No, it is not. My armor is 19.
Okay, then it does 2 more with its claws. Nope, and 24.
There you go.
That's going to hit anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's 19. Even if -4, it brings that to 20, so it's just 1 over.
Okay, yeah.
Minus D4, but yeah.
Yeah,
still
so
wouldn't make any effect.
So the combo of the battle here is tries to bite you, you dodge. Tries to claw at you, you dodge again. But the last claw does hit you for. Is this just an attack roll and not actually damage? It is just the attack roll, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Okay, and actually hits you for 15 slashing and 4 poison.
So 19 total. I look back at everyone thinking it has 2 arms. Beware the second claw.
Okay, and that's all the guy can do. Right, I'm going to give Zysara the advantage here with a 0.1 and move her up a little bit. Can she get up here?
Roll fairly good on stealth.
How fast is she?
Yes. Oh no, she's only 30.
Does she have any range attacks at all?
Have a look. I mean, she can throw a hand axe, but that's just normal. I don't think that even...
nothing. And we have also seen that it's kind of bad to just hit them in the face. All right?
Yeah. I am in a horrible position when you think about what my weapon does.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I think she's just going to move up a little bit just to get into position, and then she's got 2 hand axes, so she's going to throw one of them. Thing is, though, I don't think she gets the proficiency of just thrown. She's not spec'd into it.
Is thrown a proficiency?
I think
you get proficiency. There's a range on it. It's like 20. You don't get proficiency on like improvised.
I have to go a bit further in.
Let me look up hand axes
You
instead of
should be
power
fine.
weapons.
Because they're just simple weapons, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
It could be thrown up to 20 feet normally, or 6 feet at disadvantage.
All right, that's fine then. So she'll just use her normal hand axe then for a 15 at the Venom Troll, which does actually hit. So,
Good.
how
Oh,
do
I
I
mean,
do that? Of course, that's why I do damage.
you say it's good.
For 11
It's not
slashing.
necessarily good for Duran.
No.
Okay, yeah, she throws one of her hand axes, and it lodges in the side of the Venom Troll. As it does that, though, it splashes venom all over. Ignore the attack; it always hits. Does it always hit? Yes. For fucking hell! It's a Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a Constitution saving throw?
You made this thing, right?
Well, it has Constitution save at the bottom there.
Yeah, I made this up though. That's the thing. Hold on.
It sounds like something that would be a Constitution save. Because it's gross.
Yeah, otherwise I'm taking 35 fucking damage just flat.
Oh, so why is it slashing?
Oh, it is. Yes. I just didn't put it in. Oh no, sorry. No, that's bullshit. Sorry. This is a spell that it can do. It's not the actual thing. Sorry, that's lies. I detected my own lies. Sorry, that's a different spell.
We didn't see that.
You only take 11. Only.
It's okay, I've got him on the ropes.
We have hit it quite hard.
Yeah, I've got plenty of spells around there. Work my way around with. And if push comes to shove, I can just lay on hands.
Right, she looks at you because of what's just happened, obviously, and she has another hand axe that she can throw, and gives looks at you and questions whether she should do it.
Oh, I should say, at the end of its turn, we forgot to do the damage from the acid.
Oh yeah, go on then. Minus
5
5
acid damage.
Okay. So yeah, you've got time to either nod or shake your head.
Quickly out of character on this consensus. Do you think she should throw another one, or should we just leave it for now?
I mean, how injured are you?
I'm down to half health after one round of combat, so that
We
injured.
should probably wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. I shake my head like no.
Okay, well, she will use the rest of her
I got this.
her movement to come up, and she no longer has a hand
Starting
axe.
to look like that guy from RoboCop.
Oh no.
That's
One
what
hates that guy from RoboCop.
Right, it is the hold on, it is the troll's turn, who once again looks at everything that's been going on and does indeed roar, and doesn't really know. He hasn't really been attacked by anything, so doesn't really know what to do. And sure, flies past the Venom Troll and attacks Zysara with a rend attack. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I assume that's a claw. For an 18,
Sure.
She's got 22 armor class, so she's nowhere near. For an 8, wow, that's a 1. Okay, that's going to do damage to the Venom Troll.
Oh no.
9 slashing.
Get wrecked.
And also
Control knobhead.
11 poison damage to everyone 5 feet around it. That includes the troll itself.
I suppose 11 is also another way to counteract regeneration.
Ironic. He wasn't resistant to his own poison.
And one more rend. For 17. Wow, he misses every single one except for the one where he hits his own life partner.
Fucking knobhead. What?
I don't know, they might be together. You don't know the story about this. You might have gone out for a picnic and you're killing them.
They were eating corpses. You said that when we got here.
Yeah, but
I didn't say they came.
Have a
It
picnic.
was a corpse picnic.
Makes it sound like they've done a murder. Unless they're just having like a chicken sandwich.
But the chicken is people.
Yeah.
Right, that's the end of that round. We go right back to the top. Leon.
I don't want to kill Duran. At least not.
I'm grateful
I
for
suppose
that.
if I did do that, I would be doing it indirectly, so it's not really my fault. But
That's the spirit.
Well, if
Sure.
nothing else, I'm touched by the fact you paused for a moment.
yeah, I paused when I thought about it, and I was like, no.
It's all right. I got away with doing this.
I should probably attack the one that's not spewing poison all over my ally.
Sure. You have
So,
stealth because Zysara is next to it.
Yeah, I'll pop up out of a bush and fire my arrow at that one.
15 hits. Damn. Oh, another 22. Yeah, you fire the arrow pretty good. It goes whips straight past Zysara and hits the chest of the troll. You do see though that nothing explodes, luckily, but like as soon as you hit with the arrow, the wound is kind of like very slowly closing up.
That's cheating.
Did need fire.
Would you like to hide
I
again?
suppose I'll jump behind the bush. And
I'm
then
not going to get you to roll there because you are clearly hidden behind that tree.
Very well.
Chester.
Hello. How healthy is the gross one looking? I assume it's not below half health yet. Around 17. Like that.
I probably should have checked, but it is looking not too healthy.
Okay, maybe I should use level 4 spell. Or can I get in position to do lightning bolt? No, I cannot. Not without shooting one of my friends. Maybe from here. Maybe I can lightning bolt them. They're pretty big. If I come up here. Wait, do I have to go around?
Yes.
That area is impossible. Okay, right, that's because the rule isn't. That's much more awkward.
You're definitely going to hit Duran there.
No.
It's all right. I technically have a way out with relentless.
Okay, I'll cast a different spell.
So I can drop to 0 health. I can choose to drop to 1 health instead of 0.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to stay in my position. I'm going to cast Blight. I don't know if I've used it yet.
Ooh. Every energy watches over you. Your choice. You see within range. Draining moisture. Ugh. Must make a constitution or deals necrotic damage on a failed save or half. Very nice.
So let's do that against the Venom Troll.
Let me just confirm something. Okay. Constitution?
To make a Constitution save at difficulty 16.
Which the Venom Troll was it? Sorry.
Yes. Because we're focusing down the Venom Troll first.
Oh, 15. Damn. Okay.
Cool. It takes 33 necrotic damage.
Right. Is this instant? It takes damage when it takes damage of any kind. Okay. So yeah, you do some gesturing. You do your spell words, whatever you want, And the Venom Troll just
bullshit.
yes, the Venom Troll just like starts getting more and more pale, and like getting smaller because all of the water is being drained from it, and it like reduces to like 2/3 of its size. You deal a remarkable amount of damage to it, which does kill it. It falls on the floor, but unfortunately, while falling on the floor, also splashes poison everywhere. And does the 5 poison damage to Duran.
Does it also get the normal troll?
Yes, it does, yeah. I have been doing that.
Good.
And it has died. Congratulations.
And nothing.
Yay! I'm so good at wizardry. That's it
assume
for my turn.
That's it. Duran? You are looking
Well-
very worse for wear?
Being poisoned and very upset, I'm going to gingerly step over the corpse to this side. I'm assuming this can count as flank.
Yeah, that's flank.
Everyone could just focus on smashing this world to bits.
Yep. And that's with advantage. I'm gonna swing my chainsword.
23 hits.
Alright. And that's 11 slashing.
Are you trying to embed?
I'm going to try and embed.
And it fails,
I
and you are indeed embedded.
And yeah, I can use my bonus action to rev, can't I?
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Rev up.
Kind of difficult. You didn't expect it to be this difficult, be this tough. The skin of a troll, but there you are. You rev it a little bit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, it's automatically ejected after that magically. I don't know, somehow.
I will look everyone. I have been poisoned 4 times.
All right, so I've discovered that extra attacks don't count towards, like, because she's been doing 4 attacks, and that's just not what happens.
Why, what's... Wait,
uh,
really?
Yeah, so you can attack twice on your first action, but your second action you only do 1 attack, so you can only do a maximum of 3 attacks.
What do you mean second action? There isn't a second action.
No, yeah, she's got an extra attack here. Like,
Yeah, extra attack just means you attack twice if you do the attack action.
and she's been able
There
to do
isn't a
that
second
4
action unless
times.
you use second wind. Did she use second wind?
Not second wind, it's the other one.
Not second wind, it's action surge. She might have done action surge to attack 4
yeah, I
times.
think she did action search because it's really useful.
I
It's
might be
a very
remembering
good ability
incorrectly
that fighters have.
then.
At no point should you be doing more than 1 action unless you've got action surge or something like that. So,
Unless you've got a second action somehow.
did I cast? Does haste do that? I did cast haste on something at one point.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
That was
Gains additional action.
probably it then. Okay, never mind, because I found out that like, if you've got 2 actions and you've got an extra attack, you can only do the extra attack on the first action.
Yeah, it's definitely not the standard. If that sort of stuff would be happening. That's not normal.
No, that's fine.
But
Okay,
no, she
right.
can still twat it twice with a big hammer, right?
She is going to firstly go up to the Venom Troll up here and grab her hand axe, so she's got 2 of them again, and move back.
Reasonable.
And then she's going to do her usual whacking it. She 2-handed? She is 2-handed, isn't she?
She is 2-handed.
Yeah, she 2 hands everything because she's very strong and just
She's going to bonk it.
shit about defense.
And she's going to bonk it again. Nice.
Bonk and time.
2. Okay, sure. Exactly the same attacks. So what's that? That's 11, that's 22. As she does 2 consecutive massive 2-handed Warhammer attacks, probably on the legs. So the troll's legs are somewhat not exactly... Oh, I should probably set this guy as not doing very well.
Nerd rage.
Get hobbled, idiot.
Yeah, that's... So sorry, she did 22 damage there. That's good. Right, the troll. The troll here has not actually been damaged in any sort of way, so he regains some health points. It regains some health points, rather. I wonder, right. I'm actually going to do a perception check on him.
Is he trying to
an
perceive which one of us
18.
is the bigger threat?
It's Chester.
Probably.
Yeah, the troll sniffs the air around and turns around and looks at you, Duran.
Cool. Just remember, you got to roll to see how much you miss by.
Yes, the -4, but you've got 19, don't you? Oh,
Is
that's
this
not
why
going
you
to
asked
hit.
to watch?
I'm 19 AC, yes.
17. Cool. Never mind.
Just deflect them all with the easy grace.
Yeah, so the troll sniffs the air, trying to find like who is the weakest, and it smells your blood.
That's not very nice.
Turns around
Wow.
and tries to slash you
Brutal.
3 times with his claw, and you just definitely dodge every single one.
I've just got to look at the troll. That's not my blood you're smelling. And I've got to look at his fallen comrade.
Okay. End of the turn order. Leon.
Now's the
Well,
time,
I'm
Leon.
feeling pretty good about this. So, let's walk out into the open. No point hiding anymore. Just shoot short bow.
16 is a hit. Holy moly. Math 21.
Cape Billow.
You fire this an arrow. The same thing happens again. The wound is attempting to close, but this troll is looking very, very tired, very worn out, very injured.
My Cape Billows coolly.
Chester, you see
It's Chester
Leon's cape billowing, and you think, "Damn, he's cool."
Gain 1 inspiration.
I do think that.
Best purchase ever.
It's a real good investment. Okay, I think it's less vital that I use high-level spell slots to kill stuff now that there's only one of them we have to deal with. So I will just cast Acid Splash on this troll,
Sure.
which is still pretty good.
Dex save on, and he saves.
You bastard.
I assume that's no damage at all because it's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, never mind.
Yeah.
Next.
He sees the globule of acid coming towards him and just ducks. Quack.
Well,
Have you got any movement that you want to do, or?
I'm quite happy with my location. That'll be it for me.
Okay, Duran, you are available
Okay.
to. I just realised you have a second attack, don't you?
I do, but the second attack I used was chainsaw. Don't worry, I forgot about it completely as well. I was too busy reading everything except what my actual attacks were.
You have advantage because you're flanking, don't you? So 26 hits.
Yes, 26 hits.
16 would have hit anyway, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
7 slash. Are you once again attempting to?
No, I will not embed this time. I will actually use my second attack this time.
Okay, you swipe at this guy, basically taking an arm off. Really, it's all floppy.
Ew. That was like me after all that drink.
Basically floppy.
Yeah,
15 just hit.
I know.
I've asked them to stop going floppy.
Yeah, go CD. Welcome to the real.
So with your combo, you've just taken off one of the arms, and this is a really tall troll. I don't know exactly how tall it is, but you know it's a medium thing. But the first combo you pull down your sword and got chopped off the arm, and then you do a little jump for the next combat for the next attack, and you basically take off its entire head.
Little bunny hop up for the head.
Yes, decapitate the head, and
Removing the head or destroying the brain?
falls onto the floor next to whatever the venom troll is to it. A friend, lover.
Casual acquaintance.
Yeah, you know.
Who are we to know their story now that we have ended it?
Well, we know at least that bit of it.
And the path is now safe from these two trolls. Well done.
If nothing else, at least I know now if you cut off their heads, they die.
Regenerate from that.
I shall make no. Don't tempt it. I'm just picturing a giant troll body with a tiny head, and a giant troll head with a tiny body.
Yes, please
That
stay
isn't wrong.
4,700 experience for this poor troll couple. They're just out for a leisurely stroll.
You said they were eating corpses when we
They
were.
just happened to find the corpse. It was very nice.
Oh my god.
Is this the orc baby dilemma?
Okay. So with the vanquishing of those, let's get back to the overworld. It is now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you want to take a short rest after this
I very much do.
fight, then you can do.
Yeah, that seems smart.
Yeah, I could do a bit of some more water.
With that encounter, you do decide to be slightly more careful now. So
No, we don't. No.
So I will reduce the carefulness a little bit, but your speed will stay the same. You're just a little bit more careful now.
Those poor trolls. They're probably kids just doing a stand by me.
And eating corpses.
I found troll cop up railway. Want to find? Shut up, Wesley.
Gets beat up by bullies. Alright. Oh, dear.
Okay, yeah, please take your short rests.
Alright, hitting short red. Where are my hit dice? There you are. 5. And 8.
Going to do arcane recovery to get 1 4th level spell slot back.
Nice.
So if you do come across any evil trees, I can do that.
And then I'm going to use.
I don't think my arcane recovery thing is wrong, but I've read the rule one. I don't know if I read it also.
Right, I will.
Is a awkward one.
Column level times 5. Oh, yeah.
I think it's rounding it in the wrong direction.
1 lay on hand, so paladin level times 5. 5 plus 8. That's another 14. So 48. Right, I got myself back up to 48. That's good enough.
Like, you guys get hit. That's wild.
I know, right? Who would do that? Just don't get hit.
Firstly, my fetishes are none of your concern.
I have to make you make a performance check every time you get hit.
To really sell it.
Yeah.
The enemy looks away in disgust.
Okay, if you want to continue after your short rest. How long is a short rest? It's like 2 hours, isn't it?
Give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
roughly. It's really up to the DM how long a short rest and long rest actually are.
So you're leaving at about 3 p.m. You've got another 2 or 3 tiles worth of movement really during the night, during the afternoon, because you don't want to be moving during the night.
Yeah, we can long rest during the night.
Yeah, we'll go sleepy.
So, yes, if you want to continue going northwest.
Shall we continue going northwest, gentlemen?
Let's go northwest.
Go northwest.
Look, we've continued northwest.
Congratulations. Can you roll a D100?
Somebody else can do it.
Or is it my turn?
Yeah,
Anyone can do it. There's no modifier.
No, there isn't, but there is somebody who's getting better rolls than me.
Okay. Not sure how that works, but okay.
Well, it works in the nature that he rolled 75 and I rolled the 34.
Another few hours go by, and nothing particularly happens. Would you like to continue towards the crossroads? Intersection or
Yes.
whatever it's called?
I think we should, yes.
Can you roll me another?
Oh, we're back to me. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a low number.
Oof.
That's good.
Oof. So, luckily, you're right next to the crossroads here. So, I'm going to put you at the crossroads. You're coming up towards the crossroads here, and it's coming up to nighttime. Where are you? You're coming up to this, and you see. What do you see? I need to roll some things. What is it? Ooh, okay. In the distance, behind some trees, you see a gathering of some sort of humanoids. You can't tell what they are from this distance.
Well, shit.
Where are you? Over there. Right. It is coming up to, I would say, 6:30. Sun is going down. The light is going. You need to find a place to perch. Sleep. Camp is the word I'm looking for there.
Yes.
So, did I
You do
set
need that.
these guys correctly? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, one of you who's the best perceiver? I assume it's probably Leon.
You assume.
I assume. Okay. Who has the best perception then?
Perceptive Leon. It's probably not me. It's wisdom based, right? Whereas I've gone all in on.
Yeah.
Well, my wisdom is a 0, so.
Let me check.
Do we all have bad wisdom?
Probably.
Well, I've got better wisdom than Leon.
Yeah, my perception is like meh. Which is really bad when you consider I'm a paladin. Wisdom should be like my thing.
Okay, well, I'll say you're coming up the path towards this this crossroads here, and all of you at the same time see movement in front of you, and in the clearing just past the crossroads is what you would think would be a really cool place to camp, but is also filled with humanoids that you can't quite see, but they are doing shit.
I don't want to get political, but I think we should evict them.
And then we can camp here instead.
Exactly. We need to come up with a name for this new idea. Right. I will try to actually roll a perception on them if you want, because it's not the worst thing.
You are quite far away. How far
Yeah,
are you
we're
away?
close. How far away? We're really far
You
away.
are 150 feet away from these.
What you should do is do a binocular thing with your hands.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
It's so effective.
If I do that, can I roll an advantage?
No.
What if I
Yeah.
help? What if I put my hand up as well?
Yeah, you extend the
For extra
binoculars.
zoom.
I've got ×2 zoom now. All right, fair enough. Is it worth perceiving then, or is it worth getting a bit closer first? Probably worth getting a bit closer.
Who's sneaky? Me and Leon should probably go closer first. Right?
Then yeah, probably. And then he
Yeah.
can wave to tell us to
Because
come.
we're less likely to get spotted. Hey, come on then, Leon. Let's sneak across. We'll use these bushes. Let's cover.
Oh, if we
So,
must.
yeah. Should I just start moving it? We can turn out, or what do we want to do?
They haven't seen you yet. You are quite a distance away, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Speaking of which, I
Let's
should probably
just-
get rid of the turn order. Remember turns. Yes.
Use this light foliage as a little bit of cover to advance on this mysterious bunch of creatures.
I'd like
Foliage.
stealth rolls though. That'd be nice.
Ah, if you must.
Can't always get the things we like.
14 feeling. Oh wow. Leon's not doing his best at stealth. It's better than Chester, but Chester's just continually hitting twigs, rustling bushes, and just making just a fool of himself. Really.
He's not used to walking on the ground.
He's been used to walking on the ceiling.
There's no ceiling out here. It's so weird.
How do you filthy ground walkers do this?
Disoriented.
If he was a ranger, his preferred area would be the ceiling.
Yeah. Just up.
Okay, how close are you now? You are much closer, and you can definitely get a sense of what they are from this distance.
Time to perceive the shit out of these fuckers.
If you want to know what they are,
What's
it's
their deal?
Powerful skill to climb.
I don't know what their deal is.
if you want to know what they are, then it's nature.
All right, yeah. That's good, because that was a bad roll. And I'm much better at nature.
Agreed.
That's helpful.
Let me whisper this to you. Trying to figure out how to say this.
That was bodes well.
Yeah, it's a good start, right?
There we go. Oh, that's an apostrophe. That shouldn't be there.
That's gross. Hey, I can tell. Wait, I've got messages cantrip, right? I can tell the rest of the party.
Yeah, if you got a message, you can do what you like.
Yeah.
Cantrip,
Yeah, it is pretty good. What are the restrictions on message? Mostly it's just limits in what you can do through it. Okay. And the rest of the party is within 120 feet, right?
We are about
Cool.
80-ish feet away.
Yeah. Hey, Chester beckons Leon over so you can just talk directly to him so you can hear what he's saying. And then points over Zisara and... Well, I guess he'll do it one at a time. And he just says, these are orcs that follow Uterus and are blessed by its poison. Yeah, they're weird orcs. That's what these are.
Are they going to spew poison everywhere again?
Not do a message now. Let's hope not. That sounds gross.
Well, we know a man just for this job.
Do we?
Well, an orc. Half orc.
There we go. Orc culture is very simple. I just go in, kick him in the dick, and then establish dominance, and they'll leave.
Basically sharp.
It is.
Yeah.
Should absolutely work perfectly for this. Should we just roll initiative?
It depends what you want to do. How are you going towards this? Are you just going to run in guns blazing? Are you going to try and pour them out? Are you going to try and like funnel them into the little clearing they are in, or?
I'm first.
I would like them all to stand in a straight line. That's my ideal outcome here.
Well, I'm going to move 30 feet.
Can you make a stealth roll as well?
Evidently, I didn't learn my lesson last time.
Well, maybe Duran can ask him to do that. He does
Seven and a
speak the
6.
language.
Okay.
I think Orcish.
your-
Yeah, do you want to go negotiate with these guys?
Yes.
I can try if I can get one of them.
Negotiate them in a straight line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did not stealth.
for
Okay.
prayer.
Okay, so if you are your stealth's pretty bad, so your like initiative starts is going to be quite far back. So if you wanted to just go out guns, hold on, why is it not? Hello, sorry,
I'm still here. Yeah.
No, I'm supposed to be. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, so your initiative will be somewhere around here. You can start. But like, if you wanted to do anything else, then you will. You can, but
Well, they seem dead set on conversation, and I, for one, am willing to acquiesce.
I think it would be very funny to talk to the orcs.
I
You
think it will be
are-
enlightening for you people to understand orc culture as I do.
Yeah,
Well, I bet they speak common.
how much poison's involved?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess some orcs can speak common, but we don't know if these are those orcs.
It's all right as long as they don't speak Elvish.
they do speak
Damn.
orc.
I
And
would hope
common,
they do,
so-
yeah. Right, I'll give it a bash then. Maybe talking to them in Orcish will like put them at ease.
Okay. Before that, shall we go on a break? It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
let's do that. See you in a minute.
Let me unpause. Are you going on your own then?
I will go up alone for now.
Okay. I'm going to do something then that I haven't done at all this session. I'm actually going to deafen you two,
Oh no.
so you can't hear what is being said.
Because they can't understand Orcish.
They can't understand Orcish and they're very far away. So I'm going to deafen you two.
Not even just small.
Okay. If you want to move towards, I hope this is actually working.
How rude.
I think it is, yeah. That's fine. Okay.
You're a bit of a twat, aren't you? Yeah, it's working.
Funny. Okay, yeah,
Derogatory. Let me know.
yeah, that's funny. Okay, I'm going to put you. I can't believe we put in the deaf in prison. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to put you like as close as I'm going to say you can be. So there.
Yeah.
Right. You can see pretty much all of them now. What would you like to do from
I'd
here?
like to hold up my hand in a placating manner, and in Orcish, which I personally don't speak, but Duran does.
Sure. We're not doing. Yeah.
Not expecting you to speak Orcish.
Ah,
I am going to hold up and in the most boisterous voice I can. Ho, brothers! Because saying the other word would be racist.
They've all just been milling around. There is camping equipment there. They are camping. They don't not just like not just a random ass horde. They all stop what they're doing, and the bottom south one looks a bit more. I mean, they're all basically orcs that's just filled with pus. Do you know who Urtrus is? I'm asking as Duran. Does Duran know who Urtrus is?
I don't think he does.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you see,
That's something I should roll for that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do a history roll? No, it's a
Yeah,
religion because Urtrus is a god.
That's because I thought it was a god. 19.
Oh well, you apparently do. Yeah. You've been around, seen some gods and stuff. Urtrus is. I actually had to Google this, so let me bring up the. Oh, spelling it
I have
right
to
would
Google
be.
my god too.
Urtrus D&D. So, the Forgotten Realms wiki states that Urtrus is the Orcish god of death and disease.
Oh, and they're worshippers.
A constant terror that silently waits to their demise, blah, blah, blah. A vile god was the counterpart of some other god, who cares? And is called the Lord of Maggots.
Nurgle, got it.
So yeah, you've basically said hello to them, and the south one here, who looks, I don't know, not more well dressed because they're all filled with pus and just awful things.
Well put together.
Yes, I would say. Looks at you and says, "Oh, around. Hi. We like to talk to you about Urtrus. Do you have a moment to speak about Urtrus?"
I just roll my eyes like this way. And I'll step forward
Yep.
slowly, in the most placating way possible. And I have time to speak of your faith, because I'm gonna try and ingratiate myself to them, so that way I can convince them to move on.
His eyes widen. He looks around at his brothers and goes, "Oh, this never happened before. Let me get reading material." Oh, this is getting very racist now. I'm trying to make it less
I
Japanese
just
and more.
assumed he was talking like that because, like, his jaw was like swollen or something.
It's just filled with poison.
Yeah, it just speaks in short bursts because it's
Yeah.
like really fucking hurts otherwise. It's like having a cyst in your gum.
Anything particularly? Okay,
I
yeah.
gotta-
He goes up to his what's it called, tent. Gets out like a backpack with what you see is some reading material. He beckons you over.
Slowly and cautiously, I will approach. I'll get to about here, and I will say, "There is the condition, of course, that I can speak to you about my religion."
Oh, he looks around.
I do love a good religious debate. Not a debate, a religious discussion.
They quieten it down a bit and look at each other and just start like doing grunts, and they're still speaking Orcish, but it's quieter and a bit more like hoarse. And
Don't try to convert anyone. I just like talking about it.
a moment goes by or so. They stop. The main guy turns around. He does like a smile. You think it's a smile? Maybe?
I'll make the assumption.
And he nods his head.
Fair is fair. I am here often to sometimes spread the great word of Tolkien.
Okay, so we're not going to roleplay the rest of the stuff because I
Nope,
don't know enough
exactly
about
what-
Urtrus to really do that stuff. But yeah, you spend, I don't know, however long you want, half an hour maybe, just they spewing all.
To half an hour.
Yeah, they spewing all of their information, literally spewing all of their information about Urtrus. They talk about how their missionaries and stuff like that try to do it, but a lot of their missionaries die because they get killed because they're hideous. And people believe that Urtrus is a very evil god, and they're trying to convert and like
change people's minds.
Yeah, change people's mind about it, because being poisoned is a little bit inconvenient, but it's kind of cool, I guess.
Oh, I fully believe no god is truly evil, even when they say that.
And the whole group goes, yes, yes.
But I mean, surely we're doing your God's work, as I often do with my own. Can you ever really stop and rest to do so? Can you ever really contain the need to spread the good word of poison and death?
Yes,
in your case, I suppose.
we believe that death, disease, just part of life, and
things die. They die. They copulate. They feed the forest.
Yes,
the very woods we live in is fertilized by the corpses and suffering of hundreds of thousands of creatures.
Maggots needed for beauty and trees.
They are nature's little cleanup crew.
We want to continue on to Bracken, Hollow, and spread good word.
Ooh. I mean, Bracken Hollow is where we're going to, if I remember correctly.
It is, yes.
Yes, to double check and make sure it wasn't. But well, I mean, myself and a few of my friends who, they're out there. They're talking to other people. Don't worry. Non-hostile. Don't worry. In case that was a concern. We happen to be heading the same way, but we're looking for a suitable place for camp.
Oh, and the camp is like up to about here or so. So that's where all of like their camping equipment and stuff ends. And the main guy gestures to everyone to like just maybe move their tents and stuff a little bit further on, so you and your friends can join for the night.
That would be
If you wish.
wonderful. Yeah, I'm willing to agree to it, but I will talk to them. I'm sure they're willing to agree too. We just need one night's rest, and then we can carry on our way.
Oh,
And hopefully
good.
you yourselves can too, and hopefully you're able to spread the good word of your faith.
We stay another few days, gather supplies, and then we go.
Oh, I see. Well, if I run into you on the way back, I'll let you know what that town's.
Oh, and then they're all like chattering, like to go. Ooh, yeah.
Make sure we're not too hostile. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Sure.
I hope.
Okay.
I mean, we're going there too, so don't want anything bad to happen. That happened to us first. I hate the fact he has to put on a posh accent for this. That's just in my head how orcs hear each other.
Okay, I will undeafen these guys as you.
I'll just go and talk to my compatriots. I will give them a friendly wave and then make my way over to Chester and Leon.
Sure. Sarah has also
Hello,
moved
we're
up.
back.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, right. Sorry, I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, move yourself
Right.
up. It's fine.
Yeah, right. So I've managed to broker some kind of peace with them. They are not hostile. They're just really, really, really fanatic religious types. And
Interesting.
they're willing to basically move their tents up and share the campsite. They'll be staying there for a couple of days. We're only going to be staying there for one. They're not hostile.
No.
They're no interest in attacking us. They may give you some fucking pamphlets.
Toilet paper.
Just keep them, like, pretend to give them once over. They're all in Orcish anyway, so who gives a fuck? Just put them away, airs and graces. Sorry, I need to stop
Okay.
speaking in my Orcish accent. Right.
Oh wait.
Right.
The
Oi.
orcs still right in
All
Dwarvish.
right. But yeah, no,
The poison stuff. That's not going to bother us or anything, right?
Oh no. That is regardably an orc god thing.
Okay.
So yeah, we really need to work on our religion.
Hey, you wrote a really good religion. You know about the god.
Yeah, no, fucking that was a lucky one, wasn't it? This could have gone very differently if that had fucked up. But yes, no, I listened to them, and well, again, they're literally traveling missionaries. All they're doing is spreading the word, and doesn't look like they're spreading the disease. They seem to be keeping that to themselves. I think it's one of those once you agree to the conversion. So nobody agreed to conversion. If you don't know what they're saying to you, come find me.
Well, nice. Yeah, I'm happy to just wait here and take our camp here then.
Oh no, we can camp right down next to them. They've moved their tents up.
Okay, very good.
No
Very
bloodshed.
It's not as we're looking for.
No, they're giving us a nice sizable area for only 4 people, and there's like 6 of them. And they're orcs, so even if we wanted to start a fight with them, they'd probably knock the bollocks off us. So
No, maybe you.
That's what lightning bolts for.
very hard to be stealthy with broken kneecaps, my friend.
I don't need stealth. I just run away.
That's true.
Yeah, you can run away on those too. That's fine.
Yeah, just use my elbows and scribble away.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll make him invisible. Good spit trip hazard.
Okay.
So I will,
Are you camping with them then?
I'll
Yeah,
go.
let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's be friendly.
So you go to the area that I've set up because they moved their stuff a little bit. There's a bit of a smell, but it's not too bad. They are upwind, downwind of you, so it's not too bad.
I would like to remind everybody we were in a sulfurous dungeon before this.
I suppose so, yeah. So you set up your tents and stuff. They're a bit wary because obviously there's 3 non-orcs and 1 orc, and they do speak common. It's broken, but they don't really come over. They only would come over to talk to you if like you went to them more than anything. The head guy does come over and, as said, give you pamphlets. They're in Orcish. No idea what they say, unless Duran wants to translate.
It's a long walk. I'll translate on the way.
Yeah. But other than that, if you want to just go to sleep, you can have your long rest, and it will be the morning.
Yeah, I'm happy to do a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Sleep.
Let's do that.
It's nice when we can do these things without bloodshed
Yeah.
and without my health
think-
dropping to past half.
Yeah. Do you think the other guys we could have just talked to?
No. Let's say no, because that's in the past.
Not dwell on it.
I didn't speak
That's no way
Troll,
that would have worked.
so I only speak Orcish and Common. I don't speak Trollish or Trollin or whatever or Trollin or whatever the fuck it's called.
Right, you want to take
Goblinoid.
2,000 experience for not killing these missionaries?
Yeah, well, I do want to take 2,000
For
experience.
good
but
behavior.
Yes.
be honest, the missionary thing took me by surprise.
I'm going to be honest with you. I made that up
Good
on the
luck.
spot. I thought it was funny. Well, during the break, because I thought it would be funny.
Hey, if you make it up, it becomes canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not everything has to be a fight.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the morning.
In our souls.
They said they are staying there for another night at least. Are you just going to pack up, say your goodbyes, and head off?
Yeah, I'll pack up. I'll thank them for their hospitality, and we will be on our merry way. I will also inform the group that they are in fact heading to the same town we are.
Yes, they're heading to Bracken.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bracken Hollow, and so are
Yeah.
you?
Nice.
Which is another reason I didn't want to get into a fight with them, because if shit goes sideways, they may be back up.
That'd be really awkward.
Okay, let's head
Well,
back
none of
to the overworld. You can... Okay, are you going to load in? Thank you.
Load you in.
So, the morning is... It's a nice morning, and it seems to be very clear. The air is very clear. It's very cool. It's not rained during the night, but it's nice. Do you want to continue going towards Brackenhollow? Actually, I should probably reveal some places, because you can't really see anything. Boop, boop, boop,
Actually,
shit.
shit.
I'm going to lift Chester's hat off of his eyes.
Right, that's the rest of the path.
It makes a world of difference.
Shall we continue on the road?
We're going up this way still then?
Yep.
So we all
On
link
the
arms
road
and start
again.
skipping up the road.
Yeah.
We're doing great. We killed 2 trolls. We resolved a different thing with words. We've had a
I
nice
found
little
that
rest
he's
in
not
our
really
smelly
listening.
campsite. It's a fine day.
Right, would you
no,
like to do
no,
another northwest?
Yes.
Boop.
Right, can you roll me a D100?
I can. Yay,
That's a
95.
very good roll. Okay.
You win the campaign.
Yes. Do you want to go up again? The next one? Let me reveal. You are getting
Yes,
very
you
close
should.
now, so you can definitely. Boop, boop, and boop. There we go.
It's glorious.
That's large.
It's just to emphasise that it's a town.
Do you
That's
think
a city,
it's
sorry.
Big, innit?
Okay, yeah, you are close enough to the city now where there's not really that much danger. There's guards patrolling, etc., etc. And as you approach the town, you see it's a city, more of a town. And like it in front of, not in front, but further afield from the entrance, there's just corpses of demons piled up. Some of them outside the walls, some of them on, like I say, the paths and stuff like that. The town seems well fortified, and it's definitely winning its own battles against the invasion.
I love the aesthetic you have going on.
So yeah, you are probably 120 foot away from the entrance. There's a guard there. What would you like to do?
Let's intimidate. Nah, we will. I will approach the guard.
Okay. The guard sees you and your group, and he says, "Well, what do we have here then? A bit of a mismatch of party if I ever did see one." He's looking up.
Let me stop me if you heard this one. A half orc, a gnome, a human, and a dragonborn walk their fist into a guard.
Can you see all of the demons out there? I wouldn't try it. Oh,
Do you see the fucking holy seal on my chest?
wait a minute, actually. Are you that group that the Lord Frogquad? He summoned a group? You might... Oh, sorry, sir. You might actually be the group.
Yeah. We were told to come here. Sorry, I'm being very petty. It has been a long walk.
No, don't worry about it. It's terrible around here at the minute. There's obviously the shitty demons. We saw a troll go past. We tried, two of them actually. We fired upon them. Oh,
we ran into them. Well, we ran through them.
Oh,
so you
long and smelly walk.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Did you bring any like trophies for them? From them?
You know what? We were just so glad they were dead. We just them.
Well, that's a pity. There was a shit. What's it called?
Bounty.
Bounty. There was a bounty for.
Oh,
okay.
I mean, had we known, we would have grabbed something. But after the fight, we were just glad to be rid of the little bastards. Also, I will have a group of friends. Let's call them friends. Approaching here. They will look a bit weird. They are harmless.
We are. Are you talking about the mission? We've sent them away twice now. We're not.
Yeah, they're going to be coming back. Just
okay.
Take the pants.
I'm going to have to talk to the head guard because we're going to just have to let them in. Well, okay, whatever. Well, Lord Frogquad is actually waiting for you, so I'll give you directions to his manor, and you could just continue on. I mean, you don't have to go straight away. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Really, you can just do what you like. It's a town after all.
Stop casting exposition.
Yeah, he's looking very awkward now. He looks through the gate, nods, and the gate opens towards you. He points you in the direction of the manor.
Cool.
And basically just leaves you to your own.
Past to give him a high five as we go in.
Okay, you give him a high five. Are you all entering in the town?
We all going in?
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to.
For future reference,
the town.
For future reference, please stop letting me do the talking.
No. Not the bard anymore.
Hey, you handle that just fine.
Sincerely, yeah. But what is actually in the town?
Okay, so yeah, Bracken Hollow is a pretty big city. It's it's it wouldn't say it's a capital, but it's quite big. That's incorrect. You've probably got here about 1 in the afternoon, so you can see it's still bustling with activity, even with the war. I mean, they're clearly winning their own battles, as stated, but all nice, well and equipped. There's a market in front of you. It's filled with foods you've probably never seen before. I don't know how like adventurous you were before this whole thing happened.
Oh, I wasn't particularly well read.
There's also like beautiful trinkets,
There's
jewelry.
so many jams.
Yeah, there's jams, just so many. Jewelry, trinkets, farmers selling livestock. You know, the kind of market kind of thing in a city like this. Blacksmiths are on overtime because of the war, so weapons of quality are all around. What would you like to do? You can go straight towards the town, to the manor, or you can maybe have a...
Is there anything anyone thinks they may want to grab or pick up while we're here? You know, before we're most likely going to cock this up and get barred.
Is there a place where we can get magical items or potions or something like that effect?
Oh yes,
Just
there is.
weird magic shit. But Chester has no use for basic adventuring equipment.
There is absolutely an alchemical place here filled of...
Except for, they're like the adventurous kit. Bullshit, that stuff.
Yep. We'll have to generate one because I did not expect you to do that. Where is it? How do I do that? I know there's a shop generator somewhere. I know that much. What are you looking for in particular? Anything?
If they're like magical items, like accessory type stuff. Yeah, just weird stuff that makes me a bit better at things, or gives me abilities. I've got 700 gold and not much to spend now.
Okay, right. So firstly, you come up to like a alchemist shop. They're all full of potions. It's an alchemist shop, of course it is. And there's different potions in there. There's a bunch of potions of healing. There's some resistance. You got speed. You got some better potions of healing. They also sell climbing and clairvoyance potions, which I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell that does. But
Let me find out what a clairvoyance potion does.
I mean, I can guess what a climbing potion does.
Don't need that. Maybe someone else would.
I could kind of guess what a clairvoyance potion might do.
oh, it gives you the effect of the clairvoyance spell, which allows you to detect locations that are unfamiliar to you.
You can create a sensor that lets you see or hear through it for up to 10 minutes. Pretty context sensitive, but not the worst thing.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it's expensive to cast because you need a item that costs about 100 gold pieces apparently.
Yeah, well, this is a potion, so you instantly get the effect anyway.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good value. How much money does the potion cost?
I'm going to be honest with you. There's no information at all of any of this stuff.
It's
so...
free.
No, that's not how that works.
It is if Leon gets it for me.
So
Quick, we can rumble.
the rare ones are probably 100 gold. The healing ones are probably about 10, and the better healing ones are 25.
How much better are the healing ones? What they?
So
How
there's
better are they?
healing.
What they do?
So there's potion of healing, which is, I think, the potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, and then the
That's the
superior,
standard, yeah.
the superior ones are 8d4 plus 8.
Fuck me, that's what I have.
So that's much better value, and I'm going to say they're 50 gold rather than the 25 because that's unbelievably powerful.
Heal either brand tanks up to full health near death. We should get a couple of those.
I think that was towards the party. Do you want to get some more of those?
I mean, I don't know how much money everyone else has got. I've been hoarding money this whole game.
Well, I don't have much because I started the game with like 30 gold. And I had to spend.
Yeah,
25 after
your
throwing.
card showed up after the first bit of the adventure.
So I will just browse.
Well, how much money does Leon have? I don't mind just buying this stuff and keeping a hold of it for me, because if you get knocked out, you can't heal stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I will buy 2 of these superior healing potions and that potion of clairvoyance.
Sure. So that's 200 gold.
That's 200 gold, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'll drop
Nice.
off 200 gold and stick those in my inventory.
Is there anywhere in town that does adventuring supplies?
How many superior healing potions did you buy? Sorry,
2.
Okay. Chest stay purchased. Yeah. There's. I think you already bought some more thieves' tools, didn't you?
Oh, I want some other stuff.
Okay.
Let's see. What are they called?
Cool. That's those items in my inventory. I've updated my money.
Nope.
And there's some weights while you're shopping.
Yeah. If I could buy some ball bearings.
Oh, you want a bunch of ball bearings, do you?
Yeah.
Apparently, they cost 1 gold for 1,000 ball bearings, but I don't think they
Yeah, I
do.
think you only get to use one.
It's amazing. Can I have some too?
That's not happening. I would say that's probably like 100 gold, because that's not to mention like 1,000 ball bearings for 1 gold. That can't possibly be.
It's easy to manufacture 1,000 ball bearings as it is to make a potion of clairvoyance.
I suppose it is, but this is a war zone, and you're being scalped.
They're using their ball bearings every single day.
Yeah.
How do you think all those demons died?
You don't know how bad the tariffs on ball bearings have been.
How about caltrops? How much do those cost?
How much do caltrops cost? Should check. Cal.
What's the player's handbook about it?
Well, spelling of them would be fantastic. It also says 1 gold. Like, what are you on about?
It's cheap, yeah. 1 gold is
It's
a
iron.
decent amount of money for at the start of the game when you would usually be buying this stuff. They're just bits of metal, aren't they?
I suppose
Yeah.
so. All
The
right.
blacksmith probably makes caltrops to use up shit that he can't turn into weapons.
All right. Well, that would 20 gold. They're busy making weapons at the minute.
Excellent. I'll take some caltrops.
Sure. That's 20 of them.
caltrops for 1 gold piece. Very nice.
Leon
Spikes.
purchased 1,000 times ball bearings. 1 bag, and 20 times caltrops.
Do they sell any spikes in this store?
How much did we say the ball bearings were?
They were 100 gold.
They're 100.
How much did we put ball?
Bikes.
They're like a one-use thing. You're not picking them up.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah, you just empty the full thing of ball bearings onto the ground and make it difficult terrain or whatever.
Yeah, you're in the blacksmith at the minute, buying the stuff, and they do indeed sell iron spikes. They're 10 gold for 10.
I'm just
If
trying
you
to
get
debate.
4 of those, you can make a caltrop.
Well, I was also thinking you could spike a door.
Yeah. That is something that might be useful at some point.
You can ask to borrow some money.
I can, but I won't because it's against my religion. I think maybe. I don't know much about this self-sacrifice religion.
You're allowed to receive gifts.
I don't. Probably the papacy is.
The D&D papacy.
That's why we donate them 5 young virgins to maintain Matt Mercer's eternal youth.
Would you like someone to just buy you the spikes?
Well, I just was looking just in case we thought, like, in general, not just the
What a
individual.
45.
What's your cheapest sack and glass jars cost?
Glass.
Yeah, you know that trick, don't you?
Oh, are you just gonna like break them up and then use them as
Pocket sand, yes.
yeah? Right hand.
Or you could just throw
Give
them
us-
over 4.
Give some baubles.
You can, but if you put them in a sack, you can break them up more carefully, and then it's just a case of like reaching into the sack and throwing it at them.
You wouldn't happen to have any Hot Wheels?
If you got a tarantula,
Do you sell Magic the Gathering here?
oh, Chester suddenly takes notice.
By chance, do you have the Final Fantasy expansion? Or the
Oh,
Sonic the
that'll cost a fortune here.
It's alright, then we'll get the Sonic the Hedgehog one. That looks like it'll be cheaper.
You got
That's only
the
7 cards, I think, isn't it?
sorry, no, we sell the Assassin's Creed one or the Doctor Who one.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you even have the Warhammer one at least?
No, sold out. Sorry.
Don't even get to use a Tyranid for a commander. Ooh. I don't know how to
Devastating.
play Magic the Gathering. These are all just words I've heard before. I'm
Yeah, if you
assuming
actually
I'm
want
right.
some like vials, like your best bet would be to just go to the alchemist and just buy some flasks and then do that.
Okay. I'll go make my way to the alchemist and find out the price of a couple of vials.
Yeah, if you want to just buy them, then they're like you can get 5 for like 1 gold.
All right, I'll grab 5 vials. You happen to sell burlap sacks here? Very cheap sacks.
He
Oh,
has
bag.
like a smallish one. Think like a Tesco bag, something like that, and he just gives you that because there's loads.
It comes with the gold. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna spend that 1 gold, grab those vials, put them in, and then in front of the man start stomping the fucking bag with the vials in it.
Okay, can you make a
Very normal.
what would this be?
Does he take psychic damage from confusion?
What the fuck is this guy doing?
Just thinking what this would be doing. I would say this is probably athletics or acrobatics. So whichever one you want.
I'll
To
roll some
use.
athletics.
not get like glass in your foot?
Okay, well, with a 12, you are putting it down and you are smashing them. Not as much as you would hope, and it does take you a little bit longer, but eventually,
Tempered.
yeah, eventually, this glass turns into. It's not a fine powder, but it's probably good enough to become pocket glass.
That'll do. Very strong glass here. You should be very proud of that.
He's
Gonna
very
pick the
happy at
bag
you,
up and-
but still, like,
What the fuck is he doing?
contemplating calling the guards.
Oh, don't worry. This is just part of my religion.
He apologizes profusely.
Thorn, you know, we're all a bit daft.
Nope.
Definitely don't need to worry about that. Then.
Gotta just wave at him as I pick up the bag and walk to meet with the others. I may have cocked
Okay.
this up, lads.
Okay. Right. What would you like to do now?
Well, I have my pocket sand, quote unquote. Sand. My deadly pocket sand that you don't want to get in your eyes at all.
Absolutely not.
Shall we go see this lord that we're supposed to encourage to stop working with the Infernal Legions? Even though the corpse pile outside really makes me question whether that's happening.
Could we go to a bar first and see if there's any rumors about the Lord? See if we get some intel.
Yeah.
You know what? That sounds 1,000 times better.
Sure. Yeah, you explore around. I mean, you've seen many inns. Well, not too many. I mean, but there's enough. So you go in one. What would you like to do? You are inside the inn.
Hate
Brilliant.
Want to go buy a pint,
Okay.
and while I'm being served, try and start a conversation with the bartender.
Hello, good gnome.
Hello there. Hail and well met.
What would you like? Beer? We have wine.
Information.
Like a pint of your most mediumist beer. Thank you.
Very well. Very well, sir. And he starts to draft out. It's very fancy. The beer?
Cool. While he's doing that, I'll ask him like, "Oh, so we're new in town. What's the deal with this lord you've got here? Then I heard there's a lord up to some interesting things. Do you know anything about that?"
Oh, the Lord! No, he's he suddenly turned a weird. The crowd. What was his voice? I just used my own voice. Lord Frogwood is he's a good man. He's weird, kind of reclusive. We've heard rumors about maybe this is. He gets quiet. He may be working with the guards. We're not sure. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be independent, neutral with the factions around. But we think he's maybe working with the guard. Not really heard anything.
It's interesting. Oh. What do you think I'm able to find out more about this?
I think your best bet would be to probably go talk to him, because we've had, well, alongside all of the demons, we've had a lot of issues with just crime has gotten so much worse in Bracken Hollow recently. We've no idea why.
Interesting.
Should
Is he approachable? Is this someone you can just go and talk to?
We've been told that he's waiting for an adventurer group. We're not. What? Oh, you might be them, actually. You should probably go talk to them.
Oh, well, I do enjoy a good adventure. That's true. Well spotted. You're observant.
Gouges out his eyes just to be safe.
I see my pint's ready now.
Oh yes, it's been ready for a while. I assume you were drinking.
Yeah, Chester downs his pint
Jesus, all right.
and says, "Oh, thank you very much. It's good meeting you. What's your name, by the way?"
Simon, the bartender.
Oh, that's a strong name. It's good. Yeah, maybe I'll speak to you again sometime. Thank you very much, my good sir.
Thank you, and come back to the Cock and Bull Inn.
I will be sure to do so. I'll recommend you to all my adventuring comrades. Good day.
I could just picture Chester screaming from the top of his lungs when things go tits up. That's right, you all fell foul of me, Simon the bartender.
The true villain of this campaign.
So did you ask his name for politeness or identity?
Both.
Okay, cool.
I've stepped away from the bar now,
Name
and I'm back with the rest of the
later.
party.
Okay.
Let's name drop him later.
That's not
Yeah.
the bartender.
Well, Simon said you might be in league with the guards in some way. What's that about?
I mean, if you can't trust your bartender.
Yeah.
So we will. I'm assuming Chester has relayed the information.
Yes. I will say that I've just told the rest of the party the information I've secured.
Well then, I mean, even if it's not with the Infernal Legion, we thought that is still pretty fucking heinous.
In league with the cops, bastards. Agab.
Imagine that.
All guards are bastards.
Assisting the local law enforcement. How dare you?
I mean, don't they work for him?
Clearly corrupt. I don't know the legislative structure of this town. It
No,
sounds like
no,
they're
no.
not supposed to.
For all we know, the guards could be an incredibly force.
Well,
Okay,
there's
are
only
you
one way
heading
to
to the? Are you going to go to the
library.
manor?
Oh, we're going to the
Out-
library.
out of the
Chester would
laws.
love to go to the library. He's a reading guy.
I meant the manor.
Yeah,
I
let's
said.
find out.
I said the
Let's
manor.
go. Yeah, but just at the library.
Oh.
That's my
Let's
favorite
find out what the
bar.
laws are like in this town.
Look, I let my players go to the library once, and they rented a trombone. I don't know how that even happened.
I mean, if you just want to go to the library and try and figure out some more stuff about the town, we can.
Could we find out the Lord's family history from the library? Do we have his
Probably.
records?
If you want.
I know his mum is.
That way we'll be able to name drop her when we say she bounced on our face.
If we're trying to really upset the Lord, if we want to make him angry, so he makes a mistake. Can we do that then?
My mother is a harlot also gets me upset. But it could just be nice to know.
Okay. You leave the inn and try and find a library. You do find one. Because it's a big town, and that's generally how it is. So, yeah, you went to... It's ornate. It's nice. It's not huge. There's probably about three rooms, quite large rooms filled with books. There's a desk with the librarian. People mulling about, taking books, reading them, as you do.
I will approach the librarian.
It is a lady human.
Hello, lady human. Interesting name, that. Very beautiful. I was wondering, would you happen to keep where would you happen to keep historical records on the town and its lords?
Oh yes, that'll be in the local history section. It's just through the corridor, just to your left over there, and you'll see it. It's signposted quite well.
Like any of the current lords' history recorded, lineage, family tree, or should we just browse around?
That would not be in local history just yet. Try current affairs, bit further on.
Thank you very much. I will relay that information to the group.
No problem, and please be quiet. It is a library.
I will. Wearing heavy armor, but I will do my best. I clank away.
Evidently.
I like how I just reverted back to the posh voice, but I wasn't meant to. And nobody's called me out on it.
Luckily, she knew Orcish.
Yeah, she's well read. She's a librarian.
She's a librarian. Right. Current affairs would be where we find current lord's possible lineage, and that's just beyond local history. So we've got a 2-for-1, boys.
Let's go get in.
I
mean some facts.
Okay.
What does history count as? That's intelligence, isn't it?
No, you're going to be looking for books, so that's an investigation. So anyone who wants to be looking for books can roll me an investigation to try and find what books you think might be relevant to what you're actually looking for. You're looking for like the history of the town or on the Lord.
Well, Chester, you have the highest intelligence, so
I have the highest investigation by a long way. I am quite sure.
I mean, if you're just going to let Chester
proficiency.
If you're just going to let Chester do the investigation, then okay. But you can all look.
We can. It's just like the more important books should be done by somebody who's like most likely to succeed.
Yeah, I just look for general on
search for information about the local lord and his background. With my +10 to investigation, gets me 17.
Now roll.
I'm going to take my codex out of my pocket and say, Alexa. All right, let me
Cannot connect to the internet, unfortunately.
Oh, goddamn library internet.
Not signed into the Wi-Fi.
I'm just going to look for general town history, I suppose.
Okay, Chester, you're looking for the local lord history, aren't you, Chester?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you head over to current affairs. There's not much actual books because it's still current and people aren't really writing stuff. But you do find some old, like, I won't call them newspapers. They're more like pamphlets of like news that's happened maybe in the last week or so. And you find information that Lord Farquaad has been the Lord of the town for about 6 years or so. He took over from the old lord. You find out like it's like an election kind of thing. It's not actually primogeniture or anything like that. It's not like bloodline. It is a proper. It's like lord/mayor kind of duties. So they are
savages are using democracy.
they are democratically elected. Kind of rare in this kind of on the continent because it's mostly lords are mostly bloodline kind of thing. But Brackenholler just decided that it was going to be a democracy, and people seem to like him.
Well, I had hoped we'd find genealogy, but there we go. Still good information. At least we know it's an elected position.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
I'm going to roll intelligence to see if I can find anything to do with the town.
recall him.
Yeah, that's it.
It's getting impeached.
Oh yeah, 18. I probably should have done the investigation.
What are you specifically looking for?
Anything to do with local town history, like just mostly the search down. I'll probably have to roll religion with this to see if there has been any other form of demonic influence in the area.
Okay. Brackenhollow started about 120 years ago or so as a village, but because it's in the middle of basically a long path, you can't see it, but on the map it's like a really long path, it became like a place of trade and selling and stuff, and it eventually turned into quite a massive city. As regards to religion, it's mostly just the normal generic religions that I haven't made up just yet in here. Missionaries come by all of the time, as you know from Yertris, and they've not really had trouble with demonic influence. Demonic influence has really been quite new when it comes to
no bizarre cult
to the world, because not many people know about the Pillars of Creation and how they can be used, because obviously they're invisible unless you know what they are. And very little people do, so they don't really use that.
Really awkward.
Well, lads, not seeing anything here about any demonic cults or anything like that. That would say that the town has any history of it. So
crime is on the up, though. You do know that.
Yeah, there's not demonic crime. So.
Lots of criminals.
Makes me wonder if the new lord is originally from here. I'm assuming he is.
Would any of that have been in the stuff I found?
Yes, the mayor/lord role has to be done by someone who has at least lived in the town for a little while, and he was just a generally nice guy who people liked, and they elected him.
He's local.
Yeah, he's a local lord for local people.
Should have seen that one.
Tagline.
Royston Brackenhollow Vasey.
Yeah.
Well then, I suppose the question is, with this wealth of non-information we have, what do we do?
Well, we've done our preliminary research. Maybe we should go see the Lord now.
Yeah, let's go mess up his house.
We should probably go do the thing we came here to do.
So what we would do.
That's so what we will most likely do. Intentional or otherwise.
Right, they're all like about that.
I suppose we're heading towards
the manor. Okay, you exit the library. It's getting later in the day now. It's not sunset, but it's getting darker. So you go towards the direction that the guard described. You find the house that he actually described. It's a 3-story stone-built house. There's wood accents that adorn the walls. The windows are quite large, and at the front there's an intricate stained glass window on the top floor. It's surrounded by like a little wall. Not a little wall. It's a tall wall, but there's a gate. Not really that much of a courtyard or anything. So you get up to the gate, and through the gate you can see a dwarf. Can you all make stealth rolls, please?
What rolls?
Stealth.
Stealth. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, that's already answered my question.
Great.
I'm going to move you onto the map now because that seems like a better idea. You all see? Are you all?
Can I say?
Yes.
Mostly,
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
Let's focus ping everything.
Also, a little bit through one of the windows. Ooh.
You voyeur.
Let me.
I'm on my tiptoes trying to look through.
Let me see where we are. Okay, yeah, the dwarf actually does see you through the gate, and he looks at you for a little while, a few seconds, and his eyes go wide, and he goes, "Oh, you must be the adventurer party that Lord Farquaad has commissioned. Please,
That's us.
please." He gestures you over. Please come in.
Okay.
Don't refuse one's hospitality.
I won't say no to free money.
Well, this guy has no
I mean,
hesitation
free,
about
yeah,
the risk of
free money.
vampires.
There you go.
Yeah, he obviously opens the door and gestures you to come in. The room you're in is a small but brightly lit little hallway. You think it's like a little bit of a seating area before the actual roof itself. He turns around and speaks to you. He says, "My name is Hennymore. I am the head servant to the Lord and Lordess of the manor. Please make sure you wipe your boots before you enter the manor proper."
I wiped the troll bullet off my boots.
He's waiting patiently for you to do that.
There we
I
go.
thought that would
Sorry
have
about
dried by now.
that. You'd think so, but it sticks and stinks for days. What I really should have done was get a scrub on. If only I knew prestidigitate.
But we don't have prestidigitation.
He watches you patiently, and when you've all washed your feet, he smiles and says, "Please follow me." He opens the door. Oh, he closes that door as well, and comes into the hallway here, and asks, "Do you have any coats or cloaks I may take from you?"
Good luck potting Leon from his clip.
Billows epically.
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm quite happy in my current attire. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't so much wear the armor; it's a part of me.
Hold on, you know this now. I'm going to start using that. There we go. Okay, well, he kind of looks a little bit disappointed. But says,
I can give my hat. My hat's not magical. If you'd like to hang up my hat.
oh, he looks very happy at that and takes the hat from you. He walks over to the cloakroom, heads into the cloakroom, and places it down on the first bit of shelving that's for hats. They've got a hat shelf. I don't know. They're very fancy.
Don't know how to respond to that.
I'll have to buy a new hat now.
Would you like to know anything about this hallway before we continue?
Is
Actually,
it dangerous?
This hall is dangerous.
Less about danger, more about knowing what it's about.
Yeah, I don't think that would hurt to have an idea in case we have to fucking skedaddle out of here. What would you like me to?
Can you
roll?
perceive, please? One of those there perception rolls. Oh wow, Chester, you're on a hallway,
You're
mate.
gonna have to explain this to me.
To be fair, Chester is very short, and like the two.
I can't see.
I can't see without my hat.
You look around the hallway. To the west is a set of stairs that goes upwards. The hallway is actually quite well decorated. Loads of like trophies, plants, etc. To the end of the hallway, there's a few doors going off to rooms that you do not know.
Is my perception score high enough so I can figure out how high up the roof is?
It's a manor house, so it's pretty darn tall. It's how high is a usual room? I would
Maybe
say
we
that's
can walk
probably
up it and see how many steps it takes.
Well, primarily I was trying to find out so I could tell you how tall it was in case we needed to know that for you.
it's probably I would say it's probably about 12 feet. It's a very high ceiling.
Excellent. It's pretty tall, Chester. It might take you a minute or just
At
in
least
case.
I'll be out of range.
So I know you tend to perceive and cast everything and roll a lot better when you're on the roof.
It's my natural environment at this point.
I'm sure being down here with those filthy ground dwellers is like really upsetting.
Okay, well, Hennymore looks at you and starts to walk off and says, "Very well, please follow me. The Lord is waiting for you in the dining room." He just walks up to this door here. He does a quick knock on the door, and a few seconds go by, and you hear a garbled but unmistakable sound of the words, "Come in." So, Hennymore opens the door, heads in, stands inside and gestures you to enter the room.
Oh, it's not full of human corpses on the table. I think I owe Chester money.
Let me get Zysara, sorry. He gestures you all to come in. Okay, he walks out and sees the human.
Oh, Leon.
I was just admiring the hall.
It is a very nice hall.
So
Nicest I've been all day.
this room itself is looking a little bit different to the rest of the houses. So the room itself is quite well decorated, and there are like statues to the east of the room, which next to the fireplace. But the rug is quite like off kilter. None of the chairs are correctly where they should be, as you would expect for like a fancy formal kind of dining place. So do what you will with that information. Can you all make perception checks for me, please? Oh, before that, you obviously look around, and to the north there is a humanoid. He's wearing a monocle and is hunched over the table reading what looks like some papers. So yeah, can you all do perception checks for me?
Let's see if I can. No, I can't. I used it all up. I was so floored by how nice that hall was.
Okay, so Leon is the only person that knows this. Leon, you look at the what do you call it? You look at the what you assume is the Lord, and you see this. It's in the notes. It's at the top. It says, yes, it's. Let me show you the note. Let me just whisper to you.
We'll know if it's something to be concerned about because he won't tell us.
It's in the handouts. It should be at the top under party notes.
All right. Maybe I have to refresh.
Roll20 do be like that sometimes.
I'm not seeing it.
That's weird. Oh, it's not in your journal. I set it to edit to buy, not to journal. There it is. You should see it now.
There we go. Well, what a handsome man.
So that happened.
No one else has noticed.
No one else has noticed that. Oh, Zysara should also check. Although it's irrelevant, I guess. She also does notice that as well. So you and Zysara notice the thing.
No, I really
Cool.
shouldn't be
That's
surprised.
helpful.
So obviously, you're all in the room, and Hennymore says, "Sir, your adventurers have arrived." And in between mutterings to himself, Lord Frogquad glances up from his papers. So I've got a specific accent in mind here. I need to ramp up to it. Bear with me.
Time to get in character.
Okay. Yes, the guild has absolutely sent their best and brightest this time. Yes, yes. He takes off his monocle and with a rag and begins to knit. You see, we're having a spot of bother around here. People have been turning up dead. Yes, yes.
Is he Skaven?
I have no idea what one of those is, but I have commissioned you from the guild, and I would like you to have a look around of my city and possibly even my mansion here.
So people turning up dead is not normal in this town. Take notes.
It's no. We do have our fair share of crime, like in any sort of city, but well, it's gone from French to whatever the hell that accent is. But these murders, well, they're murders. These murders are somewhat different. We did not want to give all of the information to the city. A lot of them is. All of the information has been suppressed, as it were. We do not like doing that to our cities. As you probably know, we are one of the only cities around that does elections. I was elected 6 years ago now. It's very happy about that, but yes, we usually get petty crimes here, not these vile murders.
You know what? The accent makes sense now.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess we can do that. After all, you paid us to do so.
Well, we paid the guild. I hope the guild has paid you.
You should assume they have. We were
Anything's
promised a
going
bonus,
missing
though.
around your house?
Do you have any leads on these murders or where we could start investigating?
Yes, I have the papers of some of these here. We have counted about 7 or 8 of these murders as have happened now. So as he's talking about that, from you hear a low growl just around the house. You can't really tell where it's come from, and it echoes. And then, like a few seconds after that, you hear a horrible blood-curdling scream from another room. And a few seconds later, you hear doors being slammed and footsteps along the hallway. Can you all make some more perception rolls, please?
Well, this is absolutely bloody normal.
Probably that vampire let in.
The vampires. No, I can't. I'm still 2 floored from that hallway.
We need perception. This will go well.
Well, I perceived something today. Nope.
Oh, wow. Terrible. The only one who passed is Leon. So I will whisper this to you.
Because I can, I'm going to do this.
Are you going to detect good and evil? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to
let
cast detect good and evil. I have suspicions.
Yay, magic.
So, Leon, let me...
I would like those suspicions confirmed or denied, please.
Okay. What's that do? So there's a fey, fiend, undead within 30 feet of you. There's a creature is located something. Okay. Right, I need to
So
find whether
basically, it comes out of a major, like, this thing will kill you.
within 30 feet of you. Okay. You do detect something here, but it is extremely fast. Here goes to there, and you lose sight of it through your magical sight.
Something either celestial, elemental, aberration, fey, fiend, or undead just ran past really fucking quick.
Hmm.
So you hear
I'm
another
looking.
door open. Sorry, you hear another door open from the north, slightly more cautiously and quiet and creeping, and then you hear, "By the mantle of Thunderforge, he's dead! Pennymore, sir, please come quickly!" So Pennymore and the Lord, I'm gonna just move them together. Run to here. So would you like to? Are you joining them?
I'll
Obviously,
follow.
I've moved them up there, but your movement will be simultaneous with them if you're moving with them.
Because Detect Good and Evil lasts for up to 10 minutes, so I
Oh
should
shit,
still
does
be
it?
doing that. Yeah,
Okay.
concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you know if there is a skeleton or celestial element, or, like, you know, any of that shit around.
Okay. All right. I'll also
So-
move. Oops, I saw
And
it
the
over
fact the
there.
Lord isn't pinging up and automatically dismissed one of my first initial fears.
Where are we? Okay. Hennymore says to the servant here, "Can you see those tooltips, by the way?"
Oh, the Dwarven servant.
A dwarven servants?
Yes.
and
Okay.
And
yes, I can see them.
Pennymore.
Can't see any on the Lord, though. I assume that is by design.
I didn't write anything for him.
Oh, good.
Hennymore says to the servant, "What is going on here, Jenkins?" What? Yes. And the servant says, "Sir, Lord Sir, Jack here was cleaning the bathroom. I heard, and I assume you all heard as well, the screams. I came and checked and found this." And he opens the slightly ajar door to be more ajar, and he moves out the way.
A bathing room.
What was this door before? It was ajar.
The Lord looks inside and quickly comes back and goes, "Oh my, there has been a murder, yes.
Yes, there has. Evidently.
No,
So
no, we don't know that yet. He could have slipped.
So that
Yes, what if this was natural causes?
Look at these tiles.
So,
Dangerous.
Duran, you are currently within 30 feet.
Mhm.
Within 30 feet when the creature is located. Okay, right. This corpse is... Oh, I'm going to whisper to you rather than tell you.
Thank you. Yay, now I get to do it. I'm gonna act like I don't know anything
Sure.
for now, at least
Okay.
until I have a point where I can talk to people and nobody else can hear, because I unfortunately cannot send a message.
Just me, you can do that.
Yeah, no, that's a unique skill. I should probably look at that.
Right, yeah. So you look inside. It's a bathroom. Obviously. To learn more, you will need to perceive.
Can we go
Has it
in the
been
room?
used?
Or are
You
we going
can
to
go in the
interfere
room.
with the crime scene?
You can go in the room.
Yeah, let's go contaminate it.
Wait, this is literally what we're here to do. Okay. We cleaned our boots before we came in. I could walk on the ceiling. I won't get anything dirty. I'm going on the
Just
ceiling, see things from a different angle.
Well, I mean, you
you
hired us.
were useful up there.
I'm going to look at the Lord. This is what you hired us for. So let us do our job, and
I'll
we
try
will
not to like sneeze onto the corpse.
very soon.
Ah, yes. Please do your job. We have paid handsomely to the guild for this. We would like help.
So I'm a walk in. I'm a nod to him, and walk in and silently signal for both Leon and Chester to come over to me. So that thing on the ground's a fucking undead.
Where?
The corpse.
Oh.
It was a corpse before it was a corpse, quote unquote. The
How does
thing
that
on
work?
the ground, it's undead.
No, it's dead now. It wasn't dead.
It's still twigging the edge of my senses as
Is this a trap?
I don't know if
Does it
this
need
is a
stabbing
trap.
again?
Because it's so handy being a paladin sometimes.
It's all worth it in the end, right?
So
Well,
I
you
have-
have body anyway.
I do
so
have
you
other
might as well
abilities
pass
that
it
can
off.
help with it.
You have options. You have perception. You have obviously spells. You have an investigation of the corpse. Do what you will. Sense of strong evil registers on your senses and obnoxious odor. The powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. Oh, I see. Jesus Christ.
Oops, I didn't mean to post
You
that.
can detect the
sorry.
words and such forces until the
trying
end
to
of your
read
next
it.
turn. So that's 6 seconds then, right? That's 12 seconds, sorry. You know, like within 60 feet. Shit. Okay.
That's not behind total cover. So
Oh, right. Okay. So you don't detect anything.
just use it because that
So
doesn't count.
you
as
know the
anything.
type. Okay. But not the identity. Okay. The same as you did a desecrated or oh, okay. Use this feat. Oh, okay. All right. Let me whisper to you what you know about this then.
Like I said, this is very handy to be a paladin. I'm getting a strong feeling of vampiric and like necromantic bullshittery.
Okay, I can't spell it correctly, but there we are.
Oh, I'll get the gist of it. So I'm going to relay the information to them that, from my knowledge, the creature before us will become a thrall within 30 seconds, and the blood around the corpse has been used for evil and has been desecrated. So
Violence?
it's
You wanna
most
just-
likely going to be violent.
All right. Oh, cool. You've got the chainsaw. Just hack some bits off.
Oh, God. I'm going to walk over to the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to raise up my chainsword.
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna close the door. You don't need to see this.
No. Very important investigation-y thing going on. And I'm going to look
Oh,
I'm going
shit,
to look down at it, and I'm going to say, groovy, before I stab my sword in.
Okay, right. Can you all do shit, what's it called?
Initiative?
Thank you. Yeah, fuck me.
Let's just be the room with the ceiling that comes down on.
I don't mean to backseat DM, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm bad at words. It's fine.
It is okay. It is a warm day.
Oh.
This thing doesn't stand a chance.
Well, no, it's just got pinned to the floor with chains. And I said groovy, which automatically means I win. I've seen Evil Dead. Nothing bad ever happened.
Okay,
You
so
bring back to life with shocking grass.
so what were you are putting you're
I'm going to try and stab it through with my chainsaw to try and keep it from standing up.
okay. So as you like go to slash it as a normal slash with a sword, its hand comes up and holds the hilt, stops you. It opens its eyes. It opens its eyes, growls at you, shows its teeth. In that sort of way, yes. And pushes you away. Can you do a stealth contest, please? Strength contest, please.
Strength. Where the fuck is my strength? Here it is. Normal roll.
Well, you win.
Yeah.
He's still holding your sword, but he does not move you away. I'm going to have to put him onto a... He's going to have to be there. You're right next to him, that's fine. Oh, hold on, I stopped it from... Okay. You are in combat with what only you know as an undead dwarven servant. You don't know what it is. I think Duran might know what it is, but he hasn't said anything.
It's because I haven't been given too much information to go on. I just know that it is a corpse pinged up as undead, and that it has been used in some kind of ceremony. This is an undead thrall, by the way, so assume either necromantic or vampire. Vampires can make undead thralls, can't they? I'll have to look that up later. Questions for later. Currently trying to kill this thing.
Yeah.
Back to the library.
The servant tries to claw at you. For a... Okay, well...
To be fair, it is trying to hold the chainsword back as well.
Can you make...
That's a critical miss.
Yeah, can you make a normal attack with your chainsword?
I
don't know, that means it's a +7.
17? Does a 17 hit? Oh, a 17 hits. Can you do damage?
I can. I can do 11 damage.
Okay. Oh, hold on. His information isn't sorted out for me, so I need to just sort it. Shit. Hold on, that's not... Oh, whatever. Okay, sorry, yep. I needed to sort that. So, yeah, he tries to claw at you, but obviously you're very strong, and he rolled quite bad. And you're pushing on the sword, obviously trying not to be pushed away. But he lets go of it and is hit by the sword.
The dice gods favor me, brother.
Indeed. So, however, he will still try again. 13, I don't think it's going to hit.
Nah.
And
19.
he can't do any more damage because he's not doing the thing. Okay. Duran, it is now your actual turn.
Well, I'm about to rip and tear. No,
Done.
Not with a 10.
No.
I can't take my second action because I didn't hit. Oh no, I can. As long as I make an attack action, I don't have to hit with it to get my second action out. Isn't that right? I'm remembering that correctly?
You can attack twice, even if you miss on your first one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
It's because your weapon does a weird thing. You're probably using something else,
Jesus.
I think.
Okay,
I'm so floored by the revelation.
I mean, the thrall is still in the bathtub. And the bathtub it's not high, but it's still kind of in the way. So you pull down.
One of those old metal ones.
Yeah, and you hit the bathtub instead, and it clangs quite loudly. And because of that, like, it vibrates, and you drop the sword, and it drops, like, behind you, over here.
Oh, toss. See, if I move, I'm disengaging, though, aren't I?
Yes, if you move, you are going to be hit.
You know what? I can take the hit.
I'm gonna get involved.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna move.
Forgot about that, sorry.
I will move back and take the hit.
21, apparently, which is tough, because I'm...
We'll get it there.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
No.
The floor was very shiny.
There's
He's
so
gonna-
much stuff in here.
It is going to... Oh, my God, a 9. Jesus.
9 damage isn't that bad.
Oh, I guess not.
Uh,
No, it's 9 to hit.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
that is bad. They missed.
Rubbish.
I'm then going to use my bonus action to pick up the sword.
It's a free action, technically.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do that. I can't really do anything with bonus action at this distance anyway.
Leon.
Can I? No.
What?
Well, guess one of us has to be the hero.
Yeah, no,
I'll
I
look
already
over.
did all the detective.
Start stabbing into the bathtub.
Look, it's very hard to hit something in a bathtub when you're wielding a two-handed great weapon. You don't
Surprised
account
it can
for
attack
it.
so effectively from in the bathtub, Gluglo.
19 hits.
I mean, it can't attack effectively. It never hit me.
Hey, you stab at this thrall. You can easily get over the bathtub. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Duran, but there we go.
It's a two-handed great weapon. Okay, I didn't calculate for the rim of the bat.
Yeah, to be fair, rape is a bit easier to stab
It's just a
with.
pokey stick.
Doing on my turn.
Now then, I shall walk away and be like, Zara, get in the way, please.
Chester.
Are you disengaging as your thing then?
I don't have
He
to. I've
doesn't
got
need to, he can just do it.
mobile.
Oh yeah. Cool. I'm gonna go over to him
Do
from
we have any?
on the ceiling-ish thing. I want to use shocking grasp on the guy that's in the fucking bath.
Full of like,
Okay,
very
well,
juicy blood?
it's 12 foot up to the roof where you are.
I'm on the wall now.
Okay. Is Shocking Grasp a melee a spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you run away, you're in melee range, so
I can cast shield, it's fine.
20 hits
Yeah.
Get wrecked, scrub. Do
for another 11 damage. You zap it good.
we have any
Drop my
silver?
toaster in.
Do you have any silver? I don't know.
I was thinking, do any of us have any weapons or anything that might be made of silver?
I got some coins.
Nah, I don't think that
Fling
works.
some coins at him.
Really hard.
I'm assuming vampires are still affected by silver in D&D, and it's not just...
I think they are.
Yeah,
Hey, if I turn the taps on, will it be affected because it's in running water?
Well, I mean, he's in blood, which is more conductive because of the saline of it.
Wait,
Yeah,
I've got
that's
control water. I could have just drowned it.
You can't drown the undead. But you can
Oh, no,
control his
worth it.
blood like a bloodbender.
That seems like it would be OP.
Do it, I dare you. Be a blood necromancer, be a blood aid.
I'm sticking with illusion.
What's this made
Blood does not count as water.
of? Oh. Oh, well, it is thicker than water.
Are
Sounds
you
like
staying
they're
there,
different
or
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay here. If I move away, it's going to try and tap me regardless.
okay?
Thus ends
And
my turn.
it is the servants go again.
They.
The creature.
The creature will, I think, go for the first thing it sees, which is going to be Chester on the wall for a claw. The claw for a 17.
No one ever respects Walchester.
Is that a hit?
Chester.
Probably, yeah. My AC is only 14, but I'm going to cast shield.
Does that add plus 5? Plus 5? Yes, you
Yes,
take
it
no
does.
damage from.
Which
Okay.
means my AC is now 19.
Okay. Well, it's going to claw at you again
Welcome to
for
the
a
night.
24.
Okay, that's gonna. I can't cast shield again. And it wouldn't have stopped it anyway.
It does 7 slashing, and you are now grappled.
Oh, I'll just electrocute again next time.
And because
It's
you are
not with me.
grappled, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
No, how dare you?
He could he could roll a Constitution saving throw.
Chester could do whatever he likes. That's a 17. That's very good. That clearly works.
That's a lot closer to 20 than 10.
Yeah.
Okay, well, He still hits you, but you take half damage then.
Jesus. So 7 is 18, so that's what? 9 damage?
So that's what? That's 3 piercing and 6 necrotic. So he only gains +6. I've discovered formatting in spells, so that's what the little thing at the bottom is.
Wow, that's rude.
Dear God.
Wait, is that permanent decrease in hit point maximum?
Correct.
What?
Correct, it is, yes.
That's bullshit. I can't believe you've done this.
You're level 8 now. Get over it.
Yeah, a level 8 wizard, the least health class in the entire game.
My day is ruined.
How much damage do I take?
Oh, you take 3 plus 6.
9.
No.
So you take 6 necrotic damage, and that's 6 maximum hit points gone.
I'm gonna burn this house down.
That's about as many as you had from the last level up.
Yeah. Waste of time that was then. I'm gonna burn this house down now.
It's alright, we'll level up after we kill
This
them.
guy's invited me here. He's got me bitten. He's cost me an entire level up's worth of health. I'm gonna set his house on fire. Oh, I don't have any fire magic. I need to use electricity to do it.
I suppose we're going to see you invest in a fire spell on the next level up. which
I'm
should
gonna
be
shocking grasp this fucking lord. This is his fault.
Okay, it is Zysara's go, who rushes over and just
Please
try
try
and slaps this guy. Oh, a 13 doesn't do it. That does, though. Yep.
Once I saw roll so much that he turns into a flying paste.
Wait, what? Why did that not do? Oh, does it do that? I don't think that worked, did it? I'll do that again because that didn't work, I don't think. No, it didn't. Okay, so that's what? Jesus Christ. 9, 18, 22?
Mother damage.
Yeah, she's able to go over the rim of the bath and just give it a good old whack.
Just gotta slap my hand across my head, of course.
Duran.
Right, I'm going to approach this dude. And, you know what? I think it might be worth burning a spell.
Ooh.
You burning things there. Are you going to set this house on fire?
Well, God, is it worth losing constant? Yeah, I don't really need to keep detect good and evil. I think we've detected enough evil. Trying to make sure. Oh, these are all next time ones. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless. And I can bless 3 creatures, and sure enough, there are 3 creatures here who I really enjoy. That would be Chester, Zysara, and Leon.
What does that do? Blast 3 creatures of your choice. Oh!
Yep.
The attack roll. Very nice.
Since it's grappling Chester, I figured this might be a good. Well, I'm sure the grapple's been broken now because he just got twatted in the head.
Yeah, the grapple's broken now.
It's in case he goes back for another one. Chester now has slightly more advantage, so is Lysara and Leon, should he ever get close enough. Because self-sacrifice is my thing, so of course I would never cast it on myself. Now, I can't use my attack action, my second attack, because I didn't attack the turn.
And you're also, it's a spell, so you can't do that anyway.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have any bonus actions I can use. Show them available. Nah. Alright, that's me done.
Leon, what would you like to do?
I get behind him.
Squeeze in there, sure.
Give him the old brain tickle.
About there. 26 probably hits, yes.
Maybe.
Wow.
Fucking hell. Okay. 23. Jeez. You take
got a
a
nine.
good swing at this guy, and he's looking very worse for wear. And in front of you, like his kind of what's the word I'm looking for? His face changes. Like obviously you've been seeing the dwarf from now, but as more damage you're doing to it, he doesn't turn, but he like fades into. Does that change the thing? It did not. That's annoying. Hold on. I'm trying to do a fancy thing here. Apply token defaults. Ah, has that changed?
Oh, I knew he was a fucking vampire.
Oh yeah.
I've forgotten how much health he has, because shit. It changes the entire thing. That's annoying.
It was 1 health. So
no.
he's on 1 health.
He had an orange token on him, so he's at least half.
He
Yeah.
was. Oh, that was
He's
well
about
high.
to
He was about to concede and give us all his money,
yeah,
and then tell us no hard feelings.
and my
at all.
hit points back.
I think he was at that amount of health. Okay, that's fine. Yes, I think he was actually, because it was slightly less than that amount of number. Okay, Leon. Yes, you just stabbed this guy. Okay. Oh, did you want to do anything before?
Don't have the tab.
Can I do something for free?
It depends what it is.
I've got a holy symbol. I'll pull that out.
That very much depends what god this vampire.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Yep.
Can you make a religion roll for me, just to see how much you believe this is going to work?
A lot.
Oh
Apparently.
wow, 17. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna make.
You're very sure, very gullible.
I'm gonna make a roll for this then against that religion roll. What would it be? I would say it's probably that. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, he's. I wouldn't say frightened, but he's. Yeah, no, he's frightened about it. He doesn't have the frightened condition, but like, you've given him a fright, and you now have advantage over him.
Yay.
However, that is the end of your turn. So Chester, who's absolutely fuming.
He's so mad. He's going to move away from the fucking vampire.
Okay. He's going to claw at you.
Claw away.
You can add a +4 to your saving throw. Sorry, what's it? Roll a d4 for your saving throw. Ooh.
What does that do then? Does it say you can roll a number to a roll or saving throw? But this is a attack roll against you.
Attack roll. Yeah, roll. Yeah, you're right. The target can roll a d4 and add the attack roll or the saving throw. Yeah. I suppose it's not a saving throw.
Okay, well...
Still gonna hurt him then.
Yep. All right. Unfortunately, you are grappled.
Yes.
Come back. You can try and escape the grapple, which is a dex.
And you will have a +4 to it.
Oh yeah, you'll have the +4 to it, yeah. Don't forget to take your 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very annoying, isn't it?
Vampires, mate.
Yeah, this is the reason I don't play Curse of Strahd.
Is there any point in escaping the grapple? Is he going to bite me again if I stay grappled?
I ain't
like
saying
on his
shit.
turn in a couple of seconds.
Probably.
I ain't saying shit.
I won't risk it. Let someone else get bit.
Good old rogue. Okay, someone else can do it.
Do I have anything that can fucking help?
Right, what's the situation with this bath?
What do you mean,
Blesses
what's the
on
situation with it?
attack rolls and saving
What's
throws.
in the bath? Other than a
Oh,
vampire?
He is in the bath and a smattering of blood.
Okay. So I can't move out of range, but I can move over here. I want to turn on the tap.
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds like a free action, right?
Yep.
Cool. And now the tap's on and running, I want to make as much water as possible come out of the tap with the spell Control Water to
So,
try and just immerse the vampire in a huge amount of running water.
so
get blessed
you
with
will
water.
put on the tap as much as you possibly can.
Yep.
And like a turn is 6 seconds, so you've got like I ain't gonna
No, I'm going to
calculate
try
how
and
much.
pull more water out of the plumbing.
Yeah,
now the
sure,
tap's
yeah,
active.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's gonna
Fast.
cause issues with the plumbing is
Fuck the
I would
plumbing.
say you've probably
There's a
got
vampire.
say like 1.5 foot cube worth of water that you have telepathically control of now.
Okay.
God, that's a
This
lot
is a very
of.
long spell description.
It is.
As for just like moving water around, something you could do in a glass.
Okay, you can cause the water level of all standing water in the area to rise by as much as 20 feet. So, this bathtub full of water.
Yeah, you can do that then. Okay.
It's just dry enough one in the room.
Well, you could just. I mean, he's in water. You could just make the bath fill up.
Are vampires affected by water? Does it have that thing in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, if they end their turn in running water, they take 20 acid damage.
That is a good fucking move.
That's why I wanted someone to turn on the tap.
No, I didn't realize. I would have known. Had this plan been shared, I would have done.
It wasn't just to be difficult.
But that
Hey,
was
yeah, I just want as much possible water to be in here as I can.
You can
Just
control
a
water.
great deal of flame water.
Yeah, you can control the water, so like the water doesn't have to be in any sort of liquid. You can make it like a sphere and just have it around the vampire.
Yeah, I want to just like have the vampire.
Hold on a minute. Can
Dead
you actually
body,
cast
and
spells if you're grappled?
particularly- Yeah, you can cast spells. You just can't move away from whoever's grappling you. It's like he's holding onto my clothes.
Besides, they're called twinkle fingers, not twinkle.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
Well, if you're happy for it, I'm happy for the vampire just to be in running water, but I want there to be a sphere of water around its head, so it can be drowning.
Yeah, I mean you've got control of the water, so like the water, like in a running sense, obviously we think running water as in like moving downhill. But if the water is just moving about, that's still running.
It's running into the bath.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, okay, you are the vampire's head
That is the
or
situation.
quite a bit of
that
its
I
head
leave
and
you with.
bit. Okay,
Okay, that's my turn.
right. It is the servant's turn now. Yeah, he's not very happy with being in water. What is he going to do then? He's got a lot of things he could do. I mean, might actually die here, and he doesn't really want that.
You should have been nice instead of biting me very, very much.
First thing you should do is drop the gnome.
Drop the gnome.
Might help you concentrate. Might disrupt his concentration.
I'll tell you what we will do.
Clearly his head was in a big bubble of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably think a lot clearer.
Let me put this down. I think we'll end the session and I'll figure it out. It's been 3 hours. And
Take
we'll
point
leave it
to
on a
get out of
cliffhanger.
this one.
How's the vampire thrower going to get out of this one?
He's
Fine.
not. He's going to end his turn and die.
How's the Duke boy's going to get out of this one?
God,
He's
how
going
did
to
we go-
take 20 after damage and maybe drown, as is deserved.
Chester's
Vampire
gonna
shit.
stand over his corpse as it disintegrates into dust.
Chester does not have time for this bullshit. And then they'll pull the plug and it'll just be gone.
I hereby say from now on we all carry at least one cat. Just in
Yeah,
case
let's go.
Chester needs
Can we
it.
go see the alchemist and get some holy water or some bullshit?
You can get holy water, yeah. Just in case
I
there's
mean,
vampires about.
Technically, as a paladin, I could bless the water, could I not?
There's ball bearings made of silver.
I'm fairly certain you can bless water. You are a paladin.
Yeah, I am basically a priest in plate mail.